call me slipstick. Alright, don't pull choking. My club makes they call me Covenant. Backside the walls, I call you fireplace. Light it gray, know my body coming our way. Last day here to get on Muddy North. Hope she killing less neck. Crippin' no more creatures, but got a pick in his neck. Can't rhyme with they love, ain't business clear. Tales been spent sold in the kitchen. Next, now I gotta crowd my time and he make you alright. Leaving my learning these hoes of a game, right? Did you ever talk about you on face and pay?
My theme music.
What's going on? What's going on? Late today. Woke up late. Camera weren't working. But here we are. Here we are, man. Here we are. It's not going to be a long one today. So I've got some things to do. And people in this house are winding me up already. So we have things to do. We have things to do today. So it isn't going to be 2-3 hours. You'll be lucky if you get 2 hours. You'll be really lucky if you get that. But big up to everyone who's in the building. Again, waking up to people just leaving. Subscribers, again, just like I keep saying, it's very demotivating. So here we are. Here we are. Hold on, why is that not working? Yeah, press the like for me, share it out, do what you need to do. And if not, cool. Is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Is what it is. Binks is in the building. Hope you're well today, Miss. Robert's in the building. Freaky Thursday. Fucked up Thursday. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Fed up Thursday. I don't know. Big up to you. Hendo's in the building. Views and watching. Saliba's we knew this. Wonder how many months Rice and Saka will also meet. Yeah, months, not like 1 or 2 games, months, significant parts of the season. So I've been trying to tell people for ages, isn't it? It's like I'm talking another language because everyone's like just dopamined up. Oh, England, like they were going to do anything. You're not going to do anything because you never do anything. So I've been trying to tell people. People have been trying to get onto me. Well, hold that in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, Arsenal. What do you mean England? Well, they do play like Arsenal. They do. And you've seen it there for yourself yesterday. And to be fair, Tuchel shat the bed, bruv. That's what he done. How about that? He cosplayed Arteta, yeah? Shat the bed. You played like Arsenal. You went 1-0 up and then you tried to defend 1-0 with like 40 minutes basically left to play. You're an idiot, bro. You shat the bed, and that's why England's not in it. And on top of that, they didn't even play that well. Let's really deep it. They didn't. Neither did Argentina. They didn't even have to be. Usually, England went 1-0 up. Of course, they're not going to be here in the tournament no more because they never are. You want different from me? How about England show me different? How about England come home from a tournament with a trophy for once, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, ridiculous, man. But there you go. There you go, man. Who you going to blame now? You know? Madness, innit? Madness. Big up. Better be burning the midnight oil, getting quality replacements, bro. I kind of feel like it's too late now, bro. I thought, who's he going to get? Who? I mean, look who we've been linking with, Hendo. Wan-Bissaka, Mavropanos. Like, honestly, I can't be like, oh, I don't even know what to say. Look who we've been linked with, man. And it's just links at the same time. Like, by the time we're ready to do something, we might not even have like the option of a first choice. Excuse me, if you know what I'm trying to get at. And you gotta wait. You don't have to wait. It's just us. There wasn't, for me, I'm sorry, guys. There weren't a plan. There wasn't a plan. We come into this transfer window. We don't know who we want. We haven't planned for it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The only thing that you have done is lied to us again, acting like, oh, there's going to be a continuation. You know, we're not just going to stop here, blah, blah, blah. Well, unfortunately, we are, innit? Yeah, because when you win the fucking title, you don't turn up the next season trying to get Wan Bissaka, Mavropanos, and fucking Konza in it, and you definitely don't sell Trossard to end up with flipping Solis or whatever his name is. Honestly, bro. So, yeah, the club is a letdown, bro. The club is a letdown, and any England players broken, Arteta's fault. Any Arsenal players broken, it's Arteta's fault, innit? Plain and simple. You know what I mean? Big up to Rican. Hope you're good. Liked and shared. Appreciate that. Don't really know if it's going to do anything, though, bro, to be honest. You know what I mean? The same thing happened again yesterday. Couple of subs. Go back into the 80s. Wake up today. Back in the 70s. I wish there was some way I could track who it was, just so I could make sure that, I unfollow them back as well. Maybe even tell them to suck their mum or something. I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It'd be nice to see it, though, innit? There's a couple of people, I think, because they don't come here no more. So I'm probably just going to take it out on them anyway, to be fair. Big up Rican, though. Definitely grumpy, bruv. Definitely grumpy. Definitely. And I think after maybe 2.5 years on here, I think you'll probably be a bit grumpy as well, my bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Let's give it some time. Let's give it some time, because you weren't in the best of moods yesterday, and I hear it, because that's like me all the time. But when you are someone that wears their heart on their sleeve, I can't pretend to be something I'm not. If I'm pissed off, you guys are gonna know about it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Which is a lot of the time. So I thought that was a fair comment. But like I said, you said it a few times now. Fair observation. Let's give you 1.5 years, not even 2 years. Let's see what you're like in 1.5 years, bro. I think you'll be a little bit grumpy as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Quaja's in the building. Members links. Big up. Appreciate it. Obviously, it don't really change anything if I pin it nowadays, though. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys don't put in effort, then, do you know what I mean? What am I doing? Sort of thing. Big up to you, though. Members links. Members links. I'm not even going to pin it today. Rican afternoon. Yes, man. Like, let's hope, Rican, that when you woke up today, you were still on 600 at least, innit? That'll be a little bit of good news, innit? It would. You know what I mean? Still pissed off? Well, this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Obviously, like, I say what I say, innit? People think I'm just chatting shit. People think, oh, the shut up views is coming home. Oh, it's going to be different this time. Well, where's the difference, guys? Where is it? That's why the top gooners and everyone that love Arteta, all the cultists, all of those guys, you can't come and say nothing to us. You can only come and say it this season, and barely. You can barely come and say anything to us. You barely got it right. You were talking trebles and quadruples. We barely got over the line for the league. And when I say barely, I mean barely. Don't everyone tell me about, it finished like 4 or 5 points. Shut the fuck up, bro. Should have finished double figures. Should have been finished in February. Anyway, bro, that's what I'm trying to say. But everyone wanted to argue with me. I'm telling people, don't be rude. People are still putting things in. People think they can be rude. You know what I'm trying to say? It's this, it's that. No, you're chatting shit views. Oh, yeah. Am I chatting shit now? Or is England out? Huh? Am I chatting shit now? Or is England coming home from the tournament with a trophy? That's what I'm trying to say, man. All the time, for years, even before last year, the year before that. Like, I've been here and I've been right for time. No one says nothing, can it? Oh, sorry, views. Oh, let's give views a bit of credit. Sorry about that, mate. You was kind of right. No. You just waffle, and then you come in and then act like you ain't been waffling. I'm not just saying you, Sam. I'm not just saying you. So don't feel like it's just you. I'm just talking about in general. Come in, waffle, all to the point where people might argue or get annoyed with each other, and then you man just got beat anyway, and then you got to come in here like, oh. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So what was all the hype for? What was all the arguing for? Huh? What was all the nearly getting yourself banned for? What was all that about? Do you know what I'm trying to say? How do you feel now? How do you look now? Stupid. That's how it is. That's how. Like I told you would, didn't it? Unfortunately. Big up to Rika, man. I beg go and subscribe to him, innit? Because all I have is pagans over here that keep unsubscribing. So someone's got to get it, innit? Otherwise, yeah. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'll take up the mantle. I'll be grumpy because I am. But like I said, bro, after 2.5 years dealing with this crap for basically nothing, if you're still like in a good mood all the time, then it just is what it is, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm fully views Meldrew then. It is what it is. I've been annoyed over the last couple of days. I've been trying to hold it down. But let me just be honest with you now, guys, because it's done and dusted, and maybe the dopamine's wore off. Allow me with this top gooner attitude, bro, because all you England fans turned into top gooners. You might have been Chelsea, you might have been Man United, you might have been black, Indian, fucking pink. Do you know what I'm trying to say? People trying to tell me, why are you not supporting England? Because I don't want to. Huh? And if someone's against England, so fucking what? Grow up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Grow up, bro. I'm seeing people like Ross Clark. What did Shane say? And Shane was amazingly right. Oh, and Argentina are racist. Don't like. When have I ever said anything different? When have I said anything different? I don't like Argentina. If they lost yesterday, great. Yeah, but they didn't. Because I knew England weren't going to win. Because England never win. Yeah, they're racist, but so is England. Huh? Don't you remember when Saka misses penalties? Huh? Or any black player for that matter. Even black people are starting to forget that shit. The amount of fucking black people, England, yeah, cool, great, wonderful. But wait till someone misses a penalty. But everyone wants to tell me Argentina's racist. They are, but so is England. Huh? Asian people, black people, African people, England. Wait till something bad happens, bro. Let's see if they're cheering with you, innit? Let's see if they're cheering with you. I'm just being honest, man. People don't want to hear that, though, innit? I need you to follow the country views. You live in the country, but yeah, I do. I didn't have a choice about that, did I? If I've got money, if I win the lottery tomorrow, I won't be here the day after that, innit? Fuck this country, bro. How about that? How about that? And if you're not Lily White, yeah, then I don't understand why you man are taking it on. That man's taking on the mantle like that as well, huh? Because you come from migrants one way or the other, just like me, second generation, and make Saka or one of those man miss a penalty, bruv, because it only just happened, like, you know what I'm saying, recently as well. I'm pretty sure about Argentina's racist. So is England, innit? Now what? You know what I mean? Well, what did I say to you, Sam? What did I say to you, bro? What did I say to you, bruv? Huh? That we play like Arsenal, and weren't people trying to argue with me? What you talking about views? We do play like Arsenal, yeah? Rubbish. England were rubbish. There was rubbish the whole tournament. You scored goals. This is what always happens. And I said, you know what? If you man go and haram it, who cares? Just like Arsenal. Who cares? We harammed it. We won a title for a change. Everyone can shut their mouth for a minute, and that's it. That's all it is. Whether we go on and do anything, well, we're seeing that now, aren't we? There's nothing wrong with saying we won the title, but we played shit, because that was the truth. Rican was saying it yesterday, bless him. You just say what you see. What you're going to do? Lie. You have to speak your truth. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What are you going to do? Lie. You can't lie. 42 years old, never seen England win nothing, but people are telling me, shut up views, like it's coming home, it's coming home. Idiots, bro. How about that? And anyone that got tattoos, hold that for your third place finish. You might not even get that. You might not even beat France, but you want to go and get tattoos and call me an idiot. What are you talking about? Tuchel done yeah. You wonder about Arteta tactics. You saw it yesterday, bro. You saw it yesterday. You saw it yesterday. England were getting too caught up in the theatrics. I told you, you're not going to be able to beat them in dark arts. You're just not. And then Tuchel shat the bed way too early. That's just it. You can try and give excuses about anything else, but that's it. You could have played a bit better. You didn't. You got drawn into all of the dark arts, and Tuchel shat the bed. That's just the end of it, bro. That's it. Because this is what Arteta does all the time. You're going into games not trying to win it. Let's just try not to lose. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And that's what happened. Not only does England play like Arsenal, but then you started to try and defend a 1-0 lead like Arsenal as well. And that's what you get, innit? That's what you get. We called it as soon as it started happening. England went 1-0 up. Then all of a sudden, I think there might have been a couple of minutes after that, there was another little chance you thought, raw, maybe they can get the second while Argentina's still reeling. But no, what did you do? You started sitting back. You started doing Arteta, bro. And that's why you're not in the tournament anymore, innit? I'll leave it there, innit? That's my little rant. It's my little rant. I was trying my hardest to be neutral, because at the end of the day, I ain't got skin in the game. I live in this country, so fucking what? Do you know what I mean? I don't follow England. Get over it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And not everyone in the world does. And you don't deserve for everyone in the world to like you. And let's not act like there's no dirt on England's name in the world theatre as well. Let's not act like that. Let's not do that. Argentina are racist though, are they? That's like the pot calling the kettle black. Because most of the racism I've ever had in my life is from here and from white people, and I'm half white. Allow me in it. I beg. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, you see, because we all support different clubs. When it's on the club level, it's nothing, can it? You see on international level though, the tribalism, and it just gets a bit like, you know what I'm saying? What's the right word? It's just hypocrisy, bro. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I've always found the World Cup to be Mickey Mouse tournament, bring on the Euros. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then the Euros will come round and it'll be, it's coming home again. It's not coming home. Tell me it's coming home when you've won it. How about you say that the next time? It's coming home, it's coming home. It's not flipping coming home. It never comes home. That's what I'm trying to say. Tell me it's coming home when it's come home. Tell me it's home, not what it's doing, where it's going. Tell me when you've got it home. England never do it. So I'm sorry if that winds people up today. I was getting wound up by how some of you man was acting. You know what I mean? Big up views though. Tuchel is a bum like Southgate who just won champions. That's the truth. Well, the truth is you're a cowardly manager as well. And I don't like cowardice. And Rican was upset yesterday for cowardice. This is how I feel when I watch Arsenal all the time. What the fuck are you doing trying to protect a 1-goal lead with so much time on the clock? Huh? Like you're not playing the world champions with the greatest player on the planet on their team. Like what? And anyone chat shit. If Messi weren't playing yesterday, England probably would have gone through. Oh, Messi's washed. Shut up, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, man. Honestly, guys. Like, it was cowardly from Tuchel. It was. There's no other way to get around it, bro. It just reminded me of Arteta. I'm like angry and I don't have skin in the game. I just live in this country. I don't support it like that. And what? Now what? Do you know what I'm saying? Get over it. But at the end of the day, Tuchel's a coward, bro. Tuchel's a coward, bro. Just like Arteta. That's why I'm upset today. I'm just like looking at this guy, bro. Get this fucking weird little, like, someone tell him to shave the sides of his head. Like, what are you trying to keep that hair around the sides for, bro? Like, when you're fully fucked. Like, honestly, man. What an idiot. I never rated that guy anyway. Like a German manager in England. Like, you're jumping around. You've got more energy than most of the team. Because, like, when you try and get your point across to these guys, they don't think they have to listen. Look at Bellingham, whatever. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's probably like Real Madrid, player power. Player power. Like, the manager's telling them to do this, that, and the other, and they're just not even listening. They don't think they have to. He's a bum, bruv. He's a bum. But then so is England. I'm sorry to have to tell you, lot. Like, I'm sorry. It's the truth. Don't matter how good people are individually. When they get together, they never win. They never win. I'm pretty sure. Not even pretty sure. I'm going to get to my next birthday, 43 years on this earth. They never win. They've never brought anything home. Not once. I can't wait. It's going to be here so I can watch Spain in person. There you go. You can't wait to watch Spain. Yeah, and even Spain, I'm going to be honest. I've said the same thing. I don't change my energy. Spain has not played one game where I thought, Jesus Christ, look how well they're kicking the ball around. Look how well they're playing. Like, it's going to take a lot to beat them. I ain't even thought that about Spain. I've only thought that about France. And then everyone started playing shit. And I mean everyone, Spain, Argentina, England, like everybody that was in that knockout stages after the group stage played shit. Everyone. Lethargic, like tense games. I know it's important and all that, but the football was trash. Like even Argentina, England, that wasn't a good game of football. It was a good game because of all the other stuff, the dramas, the tension. You're waiting for someone to get a red card. Things like that. Do you know what I mean? They weren't a good game of football, bro. Even like since Argentina's been in the knockout stages, they haven't played good football, in my humble opinion. Not Shane, not anyone's going to change my mind on that. And you've seen recently, me and Shane disagree on quite a lot of things, and it's going to continue that way. I don't just follow suit because he says it. No way. You can have a reason for it, and I've got a reason why I still don't. Why I think what I think. I'm not going to sit there and argue about it. Like, I'm just not going to agree with you. Like, a million times we've heard about the Tuchel thing, and he's right. Tuchel and Deschamps, people blaming them. Why? Why? Do you know what I'm trying to say? They haven't been rinsing out these players all season. It's been Arteta. So that we can agree on. But you're not going to get credit out of me just because. No, you're not. You're not. If you play a player that's injured, you're going to get negativity from me as well, innit? Like, always. And I don't care if there's no situation. Shane said maybe for Inter, there's no situation. Unless you're already on the pitch and I can't get you off or I've run out of subs, that's the only way you're going to be playing on with injury. In my world, that's it. That's it. I don't want you on the team if you can't give 100%. There's that as well. So for me, there's no excuse. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, like, and try and give Tuchel credit. Give him credit for what? Declan Rice is busted, bro. Shouldn't be playing. But is it his fault? No, it isn't. But you're not going to get credit. I'm not going to say you've treated them better than Arteta. I'm not saying that. I don't agree with Shane categorically on that. Categorically, and never will. Yes, it is Arteta's fault. But any manager that plays injured, you can suck your mum as well. I'm sorry, like no one can change my mind on that. Nobody. You know what I mean? But it's Arteta. It's Arteta, bro. It's Arteta. Doesn't care about these players, doesn't care about their future. He doesn't even care about tomorrow. As long as he just wins something today. And you know what was so annoying about that? There was no pressure for you to do it. There was no pressure for you to do it. But you're such a narcissist. He probably thought to himself, if I don't do it this time around, then the club's not going to sack me, but no one's going to like me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You idiot. Loads of people like you, bro, which is ridiculous to begin with. You get me? You're getting like Wenger treatment and you've done nothing like it, bro. Loads of people just turn gay for you, bro. Do you know what I mean? So there's no reason for you. Like you're the most comfortable manager in the world and you still play like you're about to be sacked. You're not going to be sacked. This is what pisses me off. You're not. Do you know what I mean? Big up to you, Vig. Hope you're well today. I'm fucking sweating already. I don't even know why I put a jumper on. I got to put my fan on. My internet's being shit as well, as usual. Just this house as well, innit? Just full up of pagans. It's just a cursed house, bro. Things jumping off the wall. Shit internet. It's always a circus. You know what I'm trying to say? Circus yesterday as well. Big up to Juju, man. Tuchel's a bum like Southgate. Oh, well, where was all this before though, Sam? Don't you remember? It's coming home. No, it's coming home views. No. Out here trying to argue with me. How do you feel today, Sam? And I don't even like to be the guy that does all of that, hold that, I told you so. But some people have to hold that because you were so adamant. You're willing to argue. You're willing to get yourself timed out. Willing to get, you know what I'm trying to say? For what? And now you look like idiots. How about that? Because I told you, didn't I? Did I not? There you go. Morning views. Big up to you, my broski. But as a fraud should be called B. Yeah, not even Burr. Lil Burr. Forget Little Pump. It's Lil Burr, bro. Fraud. I don't care what. No, bro. I'm not giving excuses to nobody. Yes, Arteta's the main culprit. Yes, I hate him and I want him gone. Yes, I hate the KSCs and I want them gone as well. But no one's getting credit, bro. You're all involved. You're all involved. I don't care if you was involved in actually the main event or you were just sitting in the corner when it was going on. You was involved. You're there. You're part of it. You're involved. Well, that's what people want to do. That's why people don't agree, because when push comes to shove and guns get put to people's heads, that's when you know how they really feel. You can't just chat shit about it no more. Do you know what I'm trying to say? People out here giving Burr credit. Fuck Burr, bro. Fuck him. You're a fraud as well, bro. How about that? No one's going to change my mind. And I don't care if you don't agree with me either. I can think for myself. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Fuck Burr. If you're here just to make money like everybody else, fuck off, innit? I don't need you here. How about that? You know what I mean? Big up to you, Vig. Top Gooners now calling Trossard a legend. Of course, they're all dickheads, bro. They're all dickheads. But let's have it right. Don't start getting onto Top Gooners because everyone was acting like that. If you followed England in this World Cup, whether you're white, black, pink, or brown, Indian, like fucking African guys, I saw them all, bro. Black people acting like they weren't calling Saka monkey the last time you missed the penalty. Like it's the black players that get it all the time. Every time England misses something, anytime England fucks up, I'm surprised there weren't no big controversy this time because it will be a black person's fault probably. But that's how it happens every single time, bro. People want to tell me that Argentina's racist. All right, do you know what I mean? Well, what's different over here? Big up to Fraley. There's Wahaha's link. Hyper's in the building. Guna SE. Big up. Vigilante's link. There you go. Come on, click it up. Make sure you're following. Like it does get people down, bro. And I am grumpy, and I definitely, like I said, I hold my hands up, bro. But give me 2 years. Let me see what man's like in 2 years. Going live every day, dealing with people threatening you every day, life threats, just dealing with trolls, you know, dealing with ignorant people that just literally just come here to wind you up. They can't even think for themselves half the time. So Maybe it is just me. I'd like to see man into. Make sure you're still here in 2.5 years, though, Rican. Don't be giving up in it. Make sure you're still here. Yeah, half the locks are gonna be grey. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You probably have like bigger bags. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Just give it a little while, bro. Just give it a little while. You know, like when you're trying to tell people, like just little small things. Just don't do this. Even like the spoilers. Even like the spoilers. Like it's the little things that, and when you get to this stage, it's like it's the little things that really get you. They do. And I'm a guy that I get triggered, bro. Like you're like, I'll come in, I'll start arguing with people. You say you want to meet me, I'm gonna come and probably meet you. Like I can get drawn out because I wear my heart on my sleeve. I don't do internet bad boy. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm no one special. I don't think I can beat everyone up. But the thing that I do think is that I'm gonna be on it with anybody. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But that's how I've lived my life. So I get drawn out easily, innit? You wind me up and I'll be looking to meet you for real. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I ain't coming to do fighting, bro. I'm too old for all of that. Like, know what I'm on. Know where I come from, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Know how I have to live my life. You understand what I'm saying? So if you really want it with that, like, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad. You get me? Man, be going to jail, bruv. You know what I'm trying to say? For Arsenal. But I promise you, on everything I love, on my daughter's life, the plans that I was making to come down to this parade, I probably would have got arrested straight away because that was all that was in my mind. It wasn't even to celebrate Arsenal. It's who wants to come and talk to me, who wants to have a word with me. Jump, let's go. You told me I can't come to the parade. Show me that I can't come to the parade. I was looking to get arrested, guys, on my daughter's life. I swear to God, knives, guns. I'm not even lying to you, man, because this is what people are coming with. When I see you, I'm gonna stab you. Really? Mind you don't get stabbed first, innit? How about that? Because I live in London, bro. There was an attempted murder on my doorstep last Sunday. This, yeah, sirens every day, acid attacks, people getting stabbed. This is my life, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I'm nobody special, but anyone threatens me or whatever, you have to be on what I'm on. Otherwise, there's no point trying to talk to me, innit? That's it. You know what I mean? Saying, bro, fuming yesterday, hate when people ruin something beautiful with Harambe. No, it's cool. No, you're right. You're right. That's why I said speak your truth. You're right. But the only thing is, I think, you know what it is? When I first come on here, bro, I weren't like this. I weren't. But it's like having to keep telling people stuff and they don't listen. It's like almost having to deal with carrying the community stuff and they don't listen. No spoilers in the chat. People are still spoiling it. I swear, even in the fucking England game, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, people just can't listen. Not just that, my bro, but you're trying to run your own channel and people come over here and think that it's their channel and, oh, I've had enough of this and let me do this and why are you not doing this and why are you late views? And it's like, hold on, I'm coming on there every flipping day, yeah, paying to come on YouTube because I ain't making money from it, just to be hearing moans and complaints from people that ain't got a channel and for people that don't entertain me on a daily. Like, it does get it, bro. It gets to you, bro. I weren't like this at the beginning, bro. I promise it gets to you, man. But you're right, I am getting that way, and I don't like it. I'm not gonna say that I like it, but I am. Oh, it's a bit of a dictatorship over here. It has to be, bro. Because you know what it is, Rican? I can't deal with fake energy, but even for some people that I consider relatively close to me, it's like they're moving fake. I can see it. Like if I come into the chat and you're like, oh yeah, well gone, and I can see you're all low. Like, what are you low for? Am I low when you come into my chat? Like, I notice little things like that. I'm sorry, it's just the person I am. You see, like in my real life, I don't have friends. I think Shane calls me the most. That's it. I've got people that I go and do business with. I got people that, you know, I got my uncle, my mum, but they're not my friends. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Because what I find is the people that's around you, it's like they're the ones that treat you the worst almost. Do you know what I mean? Get jealous and I don't know what it is, bro. I weren't like this before. When you said that, I'm like, you know, you're right. You're right. You're right. I'm not. You're right. I'm not Mikel Arteta. I am, but I'm telling you, it's the context that goes with it, bro. I'm telling you that. And on top of the fact that I'm just a normal human being and my life's a bit up and down as it is. I've got cancer, you know, my relationship's a bit up and down. My mum's ill, lung problems now, so I don't see her going on for a long time. So I'm about to have no parents soon, I reckon. Do you know what I mean? So I just try to get on with it, and then I got to put up with Arsenal. Then I got to put up with all the other crap. I was saying to Shane, imagine if I was on 100k like Lee. Imagine what Lee has to go through every day, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Just for trying to have your views on the club that you love, but because you don't agree with everyone, you got to be agreeable. No, I don't. No, I don't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's all it is, bro. You're right. I am. I'm not saying you're wrong, but all I'm saying is I saw you for the first time angry yesterday. I don't think I've ever seen you like that. And how long have you been there? Give it another year and a half, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or you can see something wrong with the club. You're trying to explain it, but no one can see it. And everyone acts like you're an idiot. Just like with the England thing, shut up, views. You don't know what you're talking about. Trust me, it's coming home. Watch. All of this stuff. And now where are these people? Where are they? With the whole watching. Where are you? I'm watching. I'm still looking. I'm still waiting. So where are you? You're not here. Just like with all the top gooners. You just chat shit. You just don't like Arteta. You don't support. You're not a real Arsenal fan. But then when I'm right, where are you? Are you coming back in to say, sorry, views? You was kind of right about that. Bye, bad views. No, nobody ever does. And if you're a top gooner or a top lion, that's your life. Because you believe blind faith, you don't think you can be criticized. You don't think you can be wrong. Well, you are wrong. And you can be criticized. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because you're wrong. Hold that. Who's coming home with anything? You're not. It's not coming home. It's not going nowhere. Hold that. Not because I hate you and because I hate England. It's because I hate the way you move. How about that? Adamant. Willing to argue with man. Get blocked, time out. You're chatting shit, being rude, bare things, bro. Because it's coming home. Conspiracy this, conspiracy that. Bro, worry about how your team plays football, innit? Worry about that. Worry about that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, look, I'm just, bro, you're right. I'm not denying it. I am. But it's gonna turn you that way. I'll be surprised if it don't. Every time I see a rant stream now, I don't watch him a lot because he's United. I don't agree with him. Obviously, I think his brother's a lot funnier anyway, right? But I look at rant sometimes. This guy looks dead in his eyes, bro. He don't enjoy streaming. So many man, I look at them and I can tell they don't enjoy it no more. I can tell it because I do it now as well. It's an act. And some people out here are failed actors, you know, like Rory Jennings. There's probably some other people, bro. Failed actors, Christian Ty, failed actors. So they come on YouTube and acting like they're happy, acting like there's nothing wrong. Oh, it's an act. I'm sorry, I don't act, man. You're gonna get me whether you like it or not, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? These men are actors. Rance looks dead. Saeed looks like he's acting every time he comes on camera. You know, let's just be honest. I've got no problem with those men at all, and I rate them. And congratulations for getting to where they've got. But it's a job now. It's an act. That's what it is. These men look dead. They look dead in their eyes, and I know what I'm looking for because I feel like it as well. Like, what is the point? And these men look like that when they've got all the points in the world. It don't matter if YouTube's purging. They might lose a bit of numbers, a little bit of money, but they're still going to be out here making money and still out here being able to monopolize on everything. Football news, watch-alongs, anything. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But that's what it is on YouTube. The bigger channels monopolize. The smaller channels just have to fight for survival. You know what I mean? But I look at some of these guys, they're dead. They're dead behind the eyes. I can see it. Facts. These men don't enjoy streaming anymore. Tuchel cost England, bro. Not just that, bro. His tactics, but look at England, bro. Look at them. Where was the one game you watched them and said, flipping out? It's going to be hard for anyone to beat this team because there was not one. There was not one. There weren't even one for Argentina. So I'm keeping the same energy. I haven't seen one for Spain yet either. That's what's so dangerous about them. I ain't seen a performance like that yet. And here they are in the final. So you might get it in the final. The only team I saw a performance like that was France. I can't even remember who they were playing. Obviously, they was expected to win anyway. But the way they were scoring, the way they were knocking the ball around, I said it's going to take a miracle to beat this lot. Not one performance in this World Cup that I saw that gave me that same feeling. And then the moment we got to non-knockout stages, everyone was shit anyway, including France. Like, rubbish. Do you know what I mean? Crazy, man. Tuchel's a spicy Southgate. They're all the same. Southgate, Tuchel, Arteta, they're cowardly managers. They're defensive managers. He played the whole tournament with a double pivot. People trying to act like he didn't. That's cowardly, bro. It's cowardly. And when you get to these knockout games, like, you can't waste time. You can't just stick with the system and hope things are going to change. It's a knockout. It's a knockout game. There is no extra time. There's no, you know what I'm saying? It's going to finish today. There's no second leg, not extra time. There's no second leg. There's nothing like that. There's no game next week to make it up. But you go into these one-off games and shit the bed. I can't believe that you shat the bed so early. Not like it was 80 minutes on the clock. It was like 60-something minutes on the clock, bro. There was bare time. You're bringing on defender after defender. You shat the bed, bro. That's an Arteta tactic. And I don't care what no one says. Big up to Vij. Big up to Sam. Big up to Wahaha. Kwaja. Legends in the building. Rican as well. Please make sure if he's dropped a couple of subs, you know what I mean? Like I had the new channel that I was planning to do, by the way. So my 15th and 1000th channel. And I thought, oh, I'm just going to change one of my channels. And I thought, no, let me not, because, excuse me, the history, I didn't want the algorithm to get confused. So I made another one. And I said, yeah, I'm going to make sure that Recon stays over 600. And I'm going to make sure that I don't go back into the 70s. And I've gone back into the 70s, innit? So let's hope that you've stayed in the 600s, bro. Let's hope that at least, innit? You know what I mean? Christian Mosquera might be Saliba replacement. Not might be. Who else are we going to get? Unless we get people like Konza, like you were saying, or Wan-Bissaka, or Mavropanos, or John Stones for a free. I can't believe where we're at. Then we haven't got nobody else. We ain't even got a fullback at the club, Kwaja. Everyone's a centre-back. I think someone even tried to mention Josh Nichols. Who was I listening to? Was it Natstar? I think he was on with Gianni and that. And then, oh shit, I didn't know there was an after party as well, because I come off, I smoked some of my joint. I come back upstairs, I turned on YouTube. I'm like, raw, why is DJ B still going? Because I know he does the watch-alongs as well, isn't it? So I thought, oh, let me just check in. I know Jamboy might be there. It's a whole party, bruv. Jamboy, Gianni, Shane was over there. I said, what? No invitation for views. I'm like, all right, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, friends. You know what I'm saying? Where was my invite? I didn't know there was an after party. You know what I mean? Fuck racist Argentina. I'm Spain till Monday. But you're not fucking racist England, though, are you, Sam? This is what I'm trying to say about the hypocrisy, bro. I'm just going to call it when I see it. And I know that you're a black man as well. I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that if you're black, you're not English. That's not what I'm saying. But for the same reason you're getting upset with Argentina, the same thing happens with England. But you see how you don't want to see it? You see how you don't want to see it? You know, the men in black thing. You see how you don't want to see it? We've been lit up. Look at this guy, man. You don't need to do this, my bro, man. Come on, man. Big up to Rika, man. My brother. You don't need to do this, though, bro. You know what I mean? Man will help anyway. That's just what I'm like. I am grumpy, but I promise you I'm not a bad person, innit? I'll be the first person to help you if I can with whatever. Fighting, money. I was about to go out and try and stop someone getting fucking stabbed in the chest the other day. I don't even like the guy. We don't even talk. That's the kind of person I am when shit hits the fan. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I could meet you for 5 minutes. If I'm walking down the road with you and someone attacks you, I'm not just going to stand there. That's the type of person I am. That's why I'm alone, because I don't get that reciprocated. You know what I'm trying to say from people? My bro, you didn't need to do this though, man, but you know I appreciate it, my bro.
Amazing.
Big him up, man. And congratulations for getting to the 6. Let's hope that you can stay there, bro. You know what I mean? Let's hope, man. Make sure you sub again, because you'll probably end up losing 1 or 2. And it sweeps the floor from out underneath you, bruv, sometimes. Do you know what I'm trying to say? My bro, though. You know what I mean? Let me big him up. And where's the other thing he might like? It's not quite Miami, but it's, I don't know, it might be. What the hell did he find that he could do that? Sorry, one more time for the people in the back. Just look at him, bruv. Just look at him on the floor. Is he getting pulled by a string? How did you work out that you could do that? What is that? Like, how did you know that was a talent? What's your party trick? Like, how did you know you can do that? Like, come on, man. Big up my bro, man. Didn't need to do this, man. But I'm agreeing with you. You're right. But I'm just saying, just give it a bit of time, man. the grumpy unks. Maybe we should do a little show in it. The grumpy unks, bro. Trust me, daddy. Yeah, lightning. I don't even know why I said that at the end, but it's coming, bro. It's coming. You know, it's coming, bro. It's coming, bro. Just give it a bit of time. It's coming. It's the first time we saw an angry Rican yesterday. The Douglas is coming. Trust me. Big up Wahaha. Good afternoon. Big up to all you guys getting everyone's links in. Make sure we all subscribe. You know what I mean? Make sure that we all show each other love once we get past the moaning and the grumping. You know what I mean? England done at Arsenal. They did, my guy. They did. I don't hate England. How I was already saying, bro, like if England won, it'll probably be good. It'll probably be good for the country that I live in. Like good vibes outside. You know what I'm trying to say? People bibbing their horns. Like, I don't mind a little street party or a bit of good vibes, but don't tell me about I have to and you should and all this. Nah, bruv. For the same people doing monkey when Saka missed the penalty, leave it out. Like I said, I've been Africa, I've been Mexico, I've been Switzerland, the Caribbean, fucking Australia. I've been all over the world, guys, and I've had the most racism ever here. I beg allow it from white people. They don't see that I'm half white. My dad's Irish Italian. They don't see that. They just see yellow. And that's what I get. So all I'm saying is yes, I don't like Argentina for the same reason. Racist fucks, not even a black player in their team. But England, people were trying to say that yesterday, innit? Oh, but there's Argentina. And I'm saying, no, you're right. They don't. And we know why. But England have got black people in the team that they don't really care about. Because make them miss a penalty or do something that all that English stuff's going to stop. You know what I'm trying to say? So all I'm saying is just keep the same energy, guys. I beg. You know? Keep the same energy. And what was surprising is that I've been agreeing with people for like the whole season just gone, because we can agree over Arsenal and Haram ball and all that stuff. But the moment the tribalism comes out in international football, people are forgetting the way they were acting for Arteta, but they want to act different for Tuchel. Obviously now it's different because he showed you that he's acting like Arteta. He showed you that he plays like Arsenal, and he bottled it yesterday. Facts. But we've been telling you this. You've been no. Like, I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Turning into some Destiny Child. No. It is. Don't tell me no, because it is. It's not coming home, and you do play like Arsenal. Unfortunately. Don't get upset with me, innit? You know what I mean? Oh, they bottled it. But they did, bro. They did. You know what I'm like, innit? Sorry. It's hot in here as well, so I got my towel. You know what I'm like, bro. But they did, bro. And I was kind of angry. Because as much as people think like, oh, I just hate England, it wasn't even about that. If Argentina lost yesterday, do you think I would have been upset? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, I didn't want to say it too much because Shane's got money on it. And, you know, we follow Ireland. Like, why would you think Irish people are going to like English people? Just like, take off your silly hats for a minute. Look at history, right? Look at history. So English people shouldn't be out here saying, oh, racist. Like, you man tried to take over the whole planet back in the day. All the stuff we hear about migrants and get them out and go home, and we hear this shit all the time. I'm not saying people don't be proud of where you are, but let's not act like the grass is greener on this side, because it's not. You know what I mean? And you'd know that if you are a person of color as well. But regardless, man, like I said, if England would have went through yesterday, do you think I would have been upset? Oh, Argentina's out. Oh, like, no. I hate Enzo. Like, fuck Argentina. You know what I'm trying to say? But they have got the best player that's ever done it. Because I just have to be real, bro. I have to. I ain't got no big love for Argentina. Like, what? You know? Good to see you on form, bro. I am horrible. Like, Rican's got the right of it. Grumpy unks. Or I am definitely 100%. But like I said, it will happen. It builds up on you slowly, bro. I promise I didn't start out like this, innit? Not on YouTube anyway. Big up Sean. Roger as well. Anyone that shared it out. You know what I mean? And when I talk about football, bro, if I'm wrong, like clearly wrong, like see, like when we're talking about, for instance, like you can't be wrong about an opinion if there's a reason why you've come to that conclusion, right? It's your opinion, it's not a fact, right? So you can't really be wrong about that. You can have it changed depending on information that comes in or whatnot. and that's it. Like, you know, but you can't be just like blind to things. Like, oh no, like I'm never like that. You know, sometimes I really wish that I was, because as I keep saying, guys, my life would be easier. I probably have less death threats and stuff. Do you know what I mean? People looking for me in places, whatever, in it, because I'm here, I'm still here, put my face online, but still, you know what I mean? We got Sean every time. English are even racist towards their border neighbors and then wonder why they don't support them. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, the English and Welsh are so close. Like, the English love the Scots and the Scots love the English. What are you talking about, bro? They hate each other, bruv. You know what I mean? What England's done to Ireland, to Scotland over the years, even to Wales probably. Look what England's done to the rest of the world, bruv. What are we talking about? Colonizers and that. Empire. England stopped slavery. Shut up, bro. Let's not even get. I don't even want to get into that. These men joined in just like everybody else, bro. You only stopped it when you realize that you're not making money like that no more, and you want to try and monopolize it in a different way. Yeah, everyone gives Lincoln, is it Abraham Lincoln, bare credit. He stopped it, bro. He was trying to help out his trade unions. He couldn't care less about the race. If he didn't, if he could do something else to help his cause at the time, there wouldn't be no Emancipation Proclamation or whatever the fuck it's called. And that's the truth. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't want to get into it today. But it's just funny, innit? Like, the pot calling the kettle black. Don't come out here telling me about how racist Argentina is when we're living in one of the most race. Where do you think they got it from? From the Europeans, huh? The English, the French, the Spanish. That's where they got it from. Jesus Christ! Like, people just. I'm telling you, bro. Sorry, man. I play it at the end of everything, man. But this is how man them act. You could be saying the same thing all season for Arsenal. Let it be England.
What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination.
Every tournament for England and every time, every off season for Arsenal. Every off season. Oh, it's going to be different this time. Just forget everything that's happened. Like, honestly, madness. Saka got 0 minutes against Argentina, Adam. Big up. You're not fit enough to start 2 games. And people think he's going to come back and mash it up for Arsenal, bro. He's mashed up, not mash it up for Arsenal. He's mashed up, just like Declan Rice. Timber was out for months. If he didn't have that little cameo in the Champions League, I don't know. Maybe he could have gone to the World Cup. Probably not, though, because that's how bad it was. But you still tried to play him and then expect him to be back fresh for next season. Ben White, Timber, Saliba, Magalhaes ain't fully fit, but he'll probably be able to play. Yeah, Saka's mash up. Rice's mash up. That's 7 players. We ain't even spoke about the players that are in and out, like Wet Wicks, Odegaard. Never can stay fit for a long time. The same for Havertz. So now we're talking like 9 people. Not just for 1 game or 2 games, for months. Can anyone tell me when the first international break is? If we start the season on the 20th of August, the international break is going to be in September sometime, right? Probably the end of September. And as I keep saying to everyone, you can't really win the league in 5 games, but you can lose it. You know what I mean? 0 minutes, bro, because you're not fit. So you've gone to the World Cup. You've messed up. You've messed up your rest time. Same for Declan Rice. And now you're coming back broken for us. But it was always going to be the case. And if you, man, have got backbone to say, nah, it's England, like, I'm playing, it's all important, blah, 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 blah. Where's your backbone for this manager that's trying to end your career early? Where is it? Do you know what I mean? And so we're England, Sam. And you're a black man, bro. You should know better, my G. Like, what? Honestly, I'm not even trying to draw you out, but so we're England, bro. Because don't think because it's not overt in your face that it's not there. It is there. Like, where do you think they get life for all this Tommy Robinson party and all this other crap? You know what I'm trying to say? This country has been institutionally racist from day dot, and ain't nothing changed, bro. Ain't nothing changed. Or what I will say actually about England changing, it is changing a bit, but it's probably going to end up being like flipping, I don't know, Sharia law soon or something. It's going to be, you know what I mean? We've got loads of Muslims over here. Big them up, no problem with it. But if England is going to change, it's going to be for that. you know what I mean? Argentina racist to this day, and so are England, bro. So are England. You know what I mean? He went full German Southgate. Keep saying Southgate and not Arteta, bro. Big up to you, Adam. That's what I'm trying to say. And when I was saying that we play like Arsenal, no, what are you talking about? I'm saying, all right, well, you obviously are not using your eyes then, innit? But I bet you won't have a problem saying they played like Arsenal last night, 1-0 up. When do you ever try and protect a 1-0 like that? So now all the people that didn't support Arsenal but will come into the chat and be acting like what are you talking about, sort of thing. Now you know, innit? But the joke is most of you guys weren't disagreeing with me when it's Arsenal. But because it's England and you're a bit tribalistic and you got some skin in the game, now you don't want to admit it freely. Like, don't be, do you know what I mean? You have to be honest at least, man. We need 2 centre-backs now with Silva out. What 2 realistic centre-backs would you sign? Great question. And I get into that in it. Bro, you've done it. He's gonna done it again. You didn't have to do this, bro. Just because you said I didn't have to. All right, stop it now, though, man. You've done enough, bro. Big up to you, man. If there's something that you want that I've got, you let me.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? What do you want? Guns? You want some judges? Something you ain't seen for a minute? You let me know, my bro. Thank you ever so much, man. Supporting the channel, showing love. I appreciate it, my bro. I appreciate it, man. Big yourself up. Who would I sign? I mean, do you know what, bro? I tell you why it's difficult. I tell you why it's difficult, Blake, because when I was going into this window, just like last year with Zubimendi, he weren't on my list because I didn't think we had to do that. I didn't know the full extent of Voldemort's crimes. You know, I didn't know that, of course, they're not going to keep him because of this. We didn't know that, did we? So I'm like, the first thing Burr has to do is keep Kieran Tierney and keep Thomas Partey. I knew how important they would be last season before we even kicked a ball or whenever before they left. And what happened? None of them got kept, not even Tierney. Now, I understand why Thomas, but why not Tierney? We don't have a fullback at the club. All of our defenders are centre-backs unless they're kids. And even Josh Nichols is not here anymore. So I don't know if Marley Salmon was the right back or the centre-back. I don't know, right? But I think one of them was. Maybe even Nichols, and he's not here anymore. Like Butler, Oyedeji, like so many players, especially the young players that have no way to the first team ever because of Arteta, by the way. So it's hard because I weren't looking at centre-backs. I was looking at full-backs. I want Lacroix. He's going to end up going to Chelsea. I want him. Me. I wanted Coyote. Do you know what I'm saying? Me. There was somebody else as well, actually. There was somebody else. Why am I just forgetting his name? There was somebody else. And we need a fullback. Do you know what I mean? Not a centre-back that can play there. We need a fullback. We've got enough centre-backs as it is. So to be honest with you, Blake, it's hard for me to say. But one thing I'll say to you, my bro, when I'm hearing about John Stones for free, that doesn't make me feel good. When I'm hearing about Mavropanos, fucking Konza, it's not making me feel good, bro. It's making me feel like we're back in 2019. Buying those type of players. And to be honest with you, Blake, as well, we wouldn't even need another centre-back because I would have bought Gahey. But where would he have played, Views? He would have played wherever he likes. How about that? Because I'm sick of this. There shouldn't be one player that holds down that position and no one can move him out. No, that's not competent. Semenyo and Gahey would have been at this club last year, January, bro. So we wouldn't even have needed another person. Oh, Saliba's injured, but then Gahey's here anyway. Oh, Saliba needed a rest at the back end of last season. So did Magalhaes. Well, we got another 6 centre-back here. So how about we give someone a rest? But Arteta don't think like that because he's a mug and he's got favourites and nobody thinks like that. Where are they going to play, Views? They can play wherever they like. We need to get out of this cover business. Saka's there. Fuck Saka. If you can't perform for us, fuck Saka. Do I need to say it again? Fuck Saka. Fuck Declan Rice. Fuck Arteta. Fuck Saliba. Fuck all of them, bro. If you're not doing it or you're not fit, you don't play. It's that simple. And we're supposed to have levels so that if Saliba's not playing, in comes Gahey. Because that's the shit that Man City do. Or have been doing at least. That's the shit that Madrid and Munich and all the other big sides do. But not us. No. We have to have cover. And that's why the level drops so much when these first team players are not playing. And I'm sick of it. Still, sharpen still. Competition, not cover. So if they are big players, I don't give a shit. Saka's not safe, but where am I going to play? Fight for your position. If you're playing well, you will play. How about that? I even said that about Mosquera last season when they just switched him right back out for Saliba. You're playing well. You've earned your position. You should keep it. So don't ever think my energy's changed, because it stays the same all the time. The first lady's in the building. How you doing, miss? I hope you're well, man. Big up for coming in, man. Yeah, nice to see you got a little Instagram page and all that. You know what I mean? Follow back. Make sure you follow Binks on the gram. Fuck with the Nazis, but bro, where do you think all of this come from? Oh, honestly, Sam, man. And here you are again, arguing with me, but you don't want to accept the fact of what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm talking about. You were doing the same thing. It's coming home. It ain't fucking coming home, Sam, is it? All due respect, big man. You're a black man as well. You should know better, bro. Where do you think all of this stuff come from? Germany, Nazi. Where do you think Hitler came? Who do you think he was backed by? Who do you think backed Hitler, bro? The Federal Reserve and the Bank of England. They're the ones who backed him. English are Nazis, bro. They're just not as in your face with it. The English people and the Rothschilds, all the bankers, they run the world. The Bank of England, the Federal Reserve. Who do you think backed Hitler, bro? Go and do your research. Who do you think backed him? The West. Why do you think make America great again? When was America ever great? If you're talking about the slavery times, who was that great for? Great for white people, great for white supremacy. And Argentina's taken on that mantle. They're the ones that try and carry it on, like, till this day, in your face. Are you trying to tell me there's no racism in America, or no racism in England, or no racism in Ireland, or certain places in Africa? There's racism, there's colorism, there's prejudice. Who do you think backed Hitler, bro? Do you think he would get that far? People don't want to say it, but they did. This is what they do. Even the English, even if they're involved in the war, because it's about money and control. Honestly, bro, just do your research, man. Just do it. You're not wrong about them, but you're giving England credit for something that you shouldn't be, bro. Like, honestly, do you know what I mean? Big up to Binks, though. That loss is Tuchel's 6 defenders on. Should have dropped Rodgers into midfield when he took Rice off, brought Saka on the right. Maybe so, man, but Saka's not fit enough to play regularly. Vidge. Madueke is just shit. Like, anyone would look better than him. He didn't even get any minutes, of course. So who was he going to play? If you had Bowen, that would have been quite easy. Do you know what I mean? But you didn't bring him. But yeah, I blame Tuchel as well. But I could see how bad he was before all of that. Shane was giving him credit. That's up to Shane. We all see things differently. I didn't give him credit. You're a coward to me, Tuchel. I've never rated the guy. I think he's still probably better than Arteta, because everyone's better than Arteta. But you're out here copying him, bro. You know what I mean? Would have made more sense. Big up to Vidge every time. Make sure you're subbing to Vidge, everyone, man. Go and show him some love on the gaming channel as well. And the sports one, dappings are going round. Can you think of one black player that there's levels? There's not levels to it. You guys are just being ignorant. That's all it is. And this is what I say. This is what the top gooners are like. When it becomes to something that you've all got feelings for, you all start acting like top gooners. Just be accountable, Adam. England is racist as well. Be accountable. That's it. Do your research, bro, before you come on here spouting stuff that you don't really know about. Do you know what I mean? Do your research, bro. There's levels to it. Is there? Is there? Or what one race is better than the other? We're in 2026. You know what I'm like? I'm a mutt. Variety is the spice of life, bro. I don't stand for racism. Even against white, but I'm half white. I don't stand for racism, full stop. But you have to be accountable. Don't be out here being Arteta. It wasn't me, shaggy business. It wasn't me. It was. There's levels. What levels? One's better than the other? No, they're not. Half Jamaican, half Argentinian Farringdon? Yes, there are some. What are you talking about? Black people? Or Argentinian black people? There is Argentinian black people, but what happened to them? The same thing that happened to the indigenous people of Australia and the Caribbean and the Americas. They were killed out by disease, put into armies that didn't represent them, made to fight wars that weren't their own. Like I said, just go and do your history, please, before you come on and say madness and it's like you don't know the full story. Do you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, innit? That's all I'm saying. let's get back to the football though, man, because Blake asked me a good question. Let's talk about it. Because I don't want Konza, I don't want Wan-Bissaka, and I definitely don't want no fucking Mavropanos in it. I ain't taking no dead John Stones either. I'm sick of this shit. So who? It's very hard. It's very hard. But I'd get a fullback. A natural fullback, and then one of those other guys can play centre back. Calafiori, Hincapi, one of you, innit? That's what I would do. But it's hard because in terms of direct centre back replacements, I wasn't thinking of that. Not to say that we didn't need it, but like I said, all of our defenders are centre back. So for me, we need a fullback. So I wasn't thinking about anyone. When I heard that Chelsea's trying to get Lacroix, I was like, what? Like, that's who we need to be getting, or Coyote. Like, even those kind of people. Would I have been looking at those people a couple of years ago? Probably not. But all of a sudden, the market's got even worse overnight. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know about you guys, but like the market's just got worse overnight. So now I'm like, raw, now we need a defender. Who? And now we've got to start settling for people that we'd not even think of before, to be honest with you. We'll take Lacroix, and Konza would be good squad. I'll take Lacroix. I just don't feel Konza at all. There's nothing exciting about that. I've never once looked at him and thought, he could do a job for me. But I have thought that about Lacroix, and I have thought that about Coyote as well. I did think that about Ola Aina and Tyreek Mitchell that we could have had at the start of last season for free, both of them. And then we probably wouldn't even be in this situation now. We might even have won more. We might have won more because we would have had experienced players at left and right back. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. We might not have won more. But you want to know how I think? That's how I think. And not just that, my people, them, but I come up with the solutions and I tell you guys. Why have we not like I know Arsenal never want to spend big money on marquee players. So what you need to do is bully the other Premier League teams. If Ipswich and Bournemouth and Brighton are finding fucking amazing talents, one, where are we? Why does every other Premier League have a player that would make our team better, but we was nowhere near it? That's the first conundrum. And then the second one is, well, we're not going to go and spend big money on Vinicius and Mbappe and Cava. We're not doing anything like that. So we need to be bullying up the other Premiership teams. So Elise, Eze, Kudus, fucking all of these players, they should have been at our team long time ago, bro. Long time ago. Not last season. I think it was the season before that. I think we finished second. Arteta was he tried to act like it weren't important, but then was literally playing injured players just so that we'd finish second, right? But it was that season. I was saying to Shane or to somebody, I said, why is it that there's 20 teams in the league, right? So take us out. There's 19 teams. Why is it that every team in this league has got someone that would improve our squad, but we was nowhere near them? Because now it starts to ask bigger questions, doesn't it? Because our talent has always been shit, our talent ID and our scouts, always. And you've had mad examples of that. Even half the people that we sold, names I've forgotten about, Nun Tavaj and all these. Why we've wasted so much fucking money, bro? Our talent ID has been dreadful for time. And then you've got someone like Arteta who don't even want talent. He just wants mannequins and people he can control. Konza, I don't know. I take Lacroix though. I would. I'm not gonna lie. Konza, it don't excite me at all. Wan-Bissaka, Mavropanos. What the fuck are we? Are we Spurs? Even Spurs are having a better window than us right now. Gordon for Konza was the beginning of the end. Konza for Gordon, crazy work. I mean, it's crazy work because you should. The reason why I'm saying it, my people, is because, and it don't matter if Lidl's are playing Sainsbury's. It don't matter if, the NHS is I don't know, playing the Royal Mail, right? It doesn't matter. You never sit on a 1-goal lead. Never. Even sitting on a 2-goal lead is mad. Like, you should only sit on 3, but at least get to the second before you try and start thinking, let's slow this down. The moment who scored? Gordon scored. What a cross by Rodgers as well. The moment that Gordon scored, that was it. There was like 2 minutes after that. I think there was one more attack where Argentina looked a bit rattled, and England didn't make any use of it. And then that was it. After that, defending. No out balls, nothing but defenders coming on. It was blatantly obvious, and you shat the bed. You done an Arteta, bro. You did. You absolutely did. Hello, views. Pulled by England. So many people are still backing Tuchel. Wow, it's ridiculous. And big YouTubers are still making out England have a huge game on Saturday. Of course they do. They still want people to come to their watch along. They still want to chat shit or sell merch. Or this is what they do. They're grifters, bro. They're grifters. That's what they are. Do we actually know what they really think? I'm not sure that we do. You know? But there you go. Hope you're well, Aussie Ange. Same Argentinian players singing racist songs about Mbappe. Bro, I'm not saying that they didn't. But why are you acting like this ain't England either? Nasty work. Like you're being blind to what England are doing. I know all about Argentina. I've done the research, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What, just because it's a little bit different now in this country, like, but it's getting mad again. It's getting mad. It's getting mad again. Like, don't be surprised in a couple of years if you're walking down the road and someone calls you a nignog or something, because it's getting back like that, guys. Elon Musk, Tommy, it's getting back like that. This is what they're trying to promote now. This is what they're trying to promote. There's levels to it. If you're a racist, you're a racist. What's the levels? So you got a name like Sam. So if you put that on your CV, you'll probably get a call back. But if it was Samawoli or fucking Adam Memi or whatever, you're not going to get it. The racism's still here, bro. Like, let's not be ignorant and stupid. I know all about Argentina. I don't need no one else to tell me about it. But it's the pot calling the kettle black. Why are you moving blind and ignorant to what England does as well? Because you live here and because you back it. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. Come on. How was the concert, Binks? I hope it was good. I don't even know who you went to see, but I hope it was good. Adam, I agree. When Tuchel made changes, Spence couldn't get forward. He's probably the best player for England. He definitely had a great game, Jed Spence. He did. I didn't think he had it in him, but you're getting that from what? Your left back? I think he was left back for most of the time. Just shat the bed, man. Just a million defenders. A million defenders. And then what? And then, like we were saying yesterday, if Argentina do equalize, which they did, then what are you going to do? Because it's so hard to go from backs to the wall to all of a sudden I'm going to shift up into third and fourth gear and attack. You can't do that after you've been running around left to right, putting everything on the line to defend, to block, to do all of that stuff. Then you're just going to switch into gear and start attacking like mad. It's so hard to do that. In fact, it's harder to do that. Once you've been tired and you've stopped a few times and your legs are heavy, do you know how hard it is to switch back into attack? That's why I always say, you start with your best foot forward, you attack 20 minutes. And I mean, really attack. People are trying to say England came out like that for the first 20 minutes. No, they didn't. They was more energetic, but there wasn't a million chances. Like, I mean, really attack. You got to get your goal in that time. But yeah, Spence done all right yesterday. I can't lie. Amazing, really was. Glad you enjoyed it. When I say racist Argentina, I mean Argentinian football team. I think I should be more clear. No. Yeah, you're right. But the country's like that as well. The country's like that as well. There's not even 0.1% of black people that live in Argentina, and it used to be half the population of Argentina was black. That doesn't happen by mistake, guys. They didn't just all disappear. They didn't all just go to Narnia and no one's come back. No. They were pushed out. They were killed off with disease, and they were put into the army to go and fight for the country that don't like them, and most of them got killed, and that's why there's not even a 1% black population in Argentina. I'll never go to that country, never rate the country. If England beat them yesterday, I wouldn't have been upset, but we're not going to act like we don't know what's going on. Like England fact, yeah, Rashford, Sancho, we can continue. Imagine if there was a penalty shootout of Argentina. Huh? And fucking, I don't know, Bellingham missed. He's not even as dark. He's like a light-skinned guy, like yellow, like me. Even him. Or make there be a penalty shootout and fucking Saka or Madueke miss or anything like that. But even for Arsenal, yeah? Did we not go out of the Champions League? Did I not hear stuff about Magalhaes just last season from Arsenal fans? I promise you, like, don't be ignorant to it, innit? Big up to Beef. Good to have you back in. He said, facts, true views. They got what they deserve. Recall Man U 99 versus Bayern. It's not over till it's over. It's not over till it's over, my G. It's not. And I was saying that because they were 2-0 down against Egypt. That's when they started playing. So it was 1-0. It was 1-0 for a while. But I said, you man are just drop it. I said, they're going to score. You can't do that. You can't write them off. And look what they did. Not only did they equalize and bring it to like try and get it to extra, they won it in the last stages because they had the bit between their teeth. So if they say, for instance, England was 2-1 up, right? Or 2-0 up, sorry, and then they got their goal when they got it. I can't remember when they got it. It was quite late. Both of the goals were late, weren't they? But if they would have got that one goal, they would have still been on it. England still would have been backs to the wall, but they probably could have saw it out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But the fact that it weren't, oh, we still got to score one more goal just to even get it to extra time. No, we got to score one more goal, and these guys are going out. Because when it comes on top, you can be doing well for 35 minutes. That last 5 minutes when they equalize, then what? You've got no energy to attack. The momentum's already with them. So what happened was bound to happen. The FA said they are not planning on sacking Tuchel yet. That's stupid to me. But that's England for you, isn't it? England love to back a loser as well. Oh, well done. Well done. Backing the loser all the time. That's why Tuchel's probably not going to get sacked. To be fair, you know I rate Don Ancelotti as well, but he sack him, bro. That Brazil team was rubbish. Playing in a double pivot in Brazil. Sack him, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, what? Nice. Yes, glad you enjoyed yourself. Racism in England is mad. In England, my wife friend got it bad growing up in London because she was Latin and didn't speak Spanish. I mean, Jesus Christ. It happens all the time. The Romanians get it. The Polacks get it. The black folk get it. Africans get it. Caribbeans get it. We all get it. You know what I mean? Over here, this has been the worst place that I've ever experienced racism. And I've been around the world. Lisa Stansfield, bro. I'm not lying to you guys. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's one thing I've done in my life. I've traveled a lot. You know what I mean? And there is other stuff. When I was in the Caribbean, I was getting called red man and that. You know what I mean? But it's more like prejudice because those people can't systematically hold down another group of people. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't even want to get into it. But look at that, Latin people getting it. You know what I mean? Look at the Asian people that's over here. How many slurs have you heard beginning with P and all that? Where did that come from? That's what I'm trying to say, man. People don't know their history, bro. I never seen English players singing racist songs. I mean, can someone just do something about Sam? Honestly, bro. If you can't have a proper conversation, bro, or maybe the capacity is just not there. Maybe you just don't understand what I'm saying, my G. I don't even mean to be rude. I don't understand why you're still coming back with any talk like England's not racist or Argentina's worse. What, because they do it differently? Would you not rather it be in your face so you know what you're dealing with than someone that smiles and says, oh, we're all family, and then calls you all types of names when they go inside, huh? Or won't pick you for a job based on your African name? Like, come sort it out, Sam, I beg, innit? Please, bro, please. I don't even want to be on one with you today, but you're waffling right now, my bro. That's just the facts. You're waffling. Please go and do your research. Please. Please. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just put more comments that are just stupid in the chat, my bro. Like, what? Honestly, like, Jesus Christ. All bands were great. Amazing. Amazing. John Stones on the 3 for 1. Nope. No. This is how desperate we are. What are we doing, bro? It's like taking Rashford or Sterling or Sancho. I don't want no one like these guys near my club. John Stones shouldn't even have played for England. You done fuck all in the season. Injured for bear of it. Then I'm hearing Man City fans telling me you weren't even injured as bad as you think, Views. He just weren't getting picked. That's even worse. I don't want John Stones at my club, bro. I don't want Konza. I don't want Wan-Bissaka, and I don't want Mavropanos. I don't. It don't fill me with no confidence. It feels like we're back in 2019. Feels like we're back in 2019. Big up Views, my man. Big up to the boss, man. Big up to you, bro. I'm glad I missed the football. I had fun. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not gonna lie, Binks, though. I was glued to the screen, but it weren't because the game was brilliant. I think there was like 2 moments. Argentina had some amazing, like 1-2. They had some good play, and then there was a time where England played some good football. But it was like one time each for both teams. The rest of it was UFC, like tension, like you thought something was going to happen. Like that's why your eyes was glued to the screen, but not because it was the best game of football. Not at all. I'm glad you had fun, man. I'm glad you did. Ozzy, I had the same, bro. Too black to be Latino. Yeah. And my mum didn't speak Spanish with me, but too Latino to be. But it's tough, just like me. too black to be white, too white to be black. And I've had it from both sides. You know what I'm trying to say? And I've been around the world and I. And I've never had anything as bad as this country. I ain't been to America properly either. I've been North America in terms of Mexico. They class it as North America. Yeah. But I hadn't actually like stepped foot in New York or Texas or, you know what I mean? Where it's very overt. England is very, yeah. Oh no, but it's just in different ways now. It's not as loud as it was. It's just we're not going to let you have a job. We're not going to give you loans. You know, you're not going to be allowed to get businesses. You know, it's just different ways they do it. The same thing they do in America. They act like it's not there, but there's redlining and there's, you know, certain people getting allowed loans and other people not. Like with this whole thing, especially, and I'll leave it as this now as well because I'm done with the politics. But this whole wealth transfer now, the black community in America against the American Asian community. And when I say that, I don't mean the South Asian community. I mean like the East Asian community, your Chinese, your Korean, your whatever. Yeah. These people that have businesses in America. First and foremost, what businesses are they? Now, if it isn't Chinese food, then it's laundromats, liquor stores, weave stores and products, and nail salons. Who are those businesses in your mind? Who are those businesses aimed at? Bearing in mind, right, that most places in America, most places around the world, if you've got a big Asian community, there's probably going to be like a Chinatown or something, isn't there? Right? So when American Asians came to America, as migrants, you're only allowed in the country because of what the black people did for civil rights. That's just the truth, whether you like it or not. So the audacity of some of them is crazy to begin with. You wouldn't even be allowed there if it weren't for someone else's struggle. But where is it that you have to set up your businesses? Because there's not enough space in Chinatown for all of you. And then you're all going to be stuck on each other, stacked up, like who's going to make money? No one. So where are your businesses, guys? Specifically in America, we're talking about where they're in the black neighborhoods, the inner cities. That's what they say. It's the inner cities, because the suburbs are for the white folks, right? The inner cities are the black folks, the poor folks, the people of color, Asian, South Asian, East Asian, Latinos, anyone of any color, right? The inner cities. That's the only place you guys are allowed to set your businesses up. So as a migrant, you come to the country. You've managed to get a loan from the bank as well to set up your business. Something that black people that was born in that country cannot get. So when we're talking about overt racism, sometimes it don't have to be loud in your face. If my name is Jamal, right? You know what my name is. Everyone knows what my name is. The same as this pussy old captain of our club, yeah? Pretty white name, right? I've had it in this country. I've turned up to an interview. They're saying Martin on the CV. Then they see my face and it's all different. And they don't even know straight away. They don't know that I'm half black, or they think I might be Arab. They think I can pass for whatever, apparently. That's the type of racism that we deal with. And the same for America. And you know what? That racism's worse because you're physically stopping people from living life. You're stopping them from getting work, stopping them from getting loans, stopping them from opening businesses, stopping them from living in certain areas. That racism's worse. I'd rather know who's racist towards me than someone smiling in my face, but you're trying to mash up my life behind the scenes. That's what we get in America and England now. Oh, but the players don't sing racist songs. I'd rather know who it is that feels that way. Madness, guys, isn't it? Afternoon, Binks. You did make the right choice. Was like the Champions League final. Not far off from that at all, to be fair. Especially seeing Tuchel cosplaying Arteta. You definitely missed nothing, Binks, and I'm glad you had a good evening, man. Big up. Game was ruined in the first 5 minutes when ref ignored every Argentine dirty play and didn't give a single card. One obvious red. There was that. And like we was discussing yesterday, Wahaha, what is the best way to govern a game like that? Because some people was like, you got to just nip it in the bud, give out some early cards. I don't know if that would have changed anything, though. It probably would have been red cards. But yeah, and they're the best at it, Wahaha. I've known that for years. I was saying it before a ball was kicked. I said it before we'd even got on to Wednesday, the actual day. I'm saying you don't want to do dark arts with Argentina. You don't. So I kind of agree with you on that one. Big up to Vig. No one says English not racist though. Laugh out loud. Well, I don't know why you're laughing out loud, because you're coming back time and time again. You didn't say it, but you're implying it. Oh, but that person, like they're worse or something. It's just in a different way. You're coming back with argument. Oh, there should be no argument. You should know what's going on, bruv, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But you don't. So it's mad. You're not sitting there saying, yeah, I agree, English are racist as well. And then that would have been the end of the conversation. You keep coming back with other arguments like they're worse than other places. They're not. They just do it in different ways. But anyway, let's move on from it. Big up to Binksy. You immediately knew where it was going. Yeah, saying England racist ain't a defense for Argentina. But where's your defense? Am I going mad? Or does this not just sound stupid to everybody else? You see what I'm trying to say about people just coming here to argue? You ain't got a point, bro. You ain't got one. You ain't got a point, Sam. So you're just coming back to come back. You're like a baby mum that has to get the last word in. Honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna answer you no more, bro, because you're just chatting rubbish at this point, bro. I didn't even want to come out with that, but that's what you're doing. You didn't say anything, but you keep arguing as a black man in this country, bro. Sort yourself out, my bro. That's what I'm gonna say to you, bro. Sort yourself out, man. Go and do your research, bro. You're arguing like I didn't say England weren't this, or oh, it doesn't make it better than that. Well, then what's your point? I don't understand what you're trying to say, because you're not sitting there saying, yeah, big up, bro, they're both racist. No, but that would just be the end of the conversation. You're not doing that though, are you? You know what I mean? Just coming with more stuff as a black man. Wild to me. Wild. It's definitely not coming home. No time soon either. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Too many font have the ability to disagree on anything these days. Just because you disagree someone or something doesn't mean you outright have to oppose them. No, of course. Especially if what you're hearing isn't enough to change your opinion. If someone gives you some information that you're like, you know what, can't really ignore that, you know, then you're gonna have to change your opinion based on something. But when you talk about facts and then people try and treat facts like their opinions, that's when they get stupid, man. That's when they get stupid. We don't have to agree on everything, and that's okay. But it's I don't know why you're arguing to argue. That's what it feels like at this point. Not you, but Sam. It just feels like that. There's Jester's link as well. Big up to Jester, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. Make sure you show him some love. You know what I mean? But it just anyway. Big up to Jester. There's his link. Ridge is bigging them up. England had some horrid decisions go their way this tournament, but the scales tipped away from them when they met the cheating overlords. So here we go again. You know what I mean? Oh, cheating. That's been winding me up as well. Like I said, just the pot calling the kettle black, man. Just like with the England fans, they were cussing Arsenal for playing haram, cussing us for set pieces, cussing us for wrestling at corners, cussing us for set pieces. And then you do the whole same thing. Not just that, but United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, they was all doing the same as Arsenal last season, trying to do the same corners, trying to do long throws. And then the moment England start doing it and scoring, oh, corner, Declan Rice set piece, look at that delivery. But you were cussing it out for Arsenal all season. This is what I mean about the hypocrisy. But people don't want to hear that, do they? Big up Jester. None of these teams should be in the semis. Drops your likes. Big up my bro, man. What's the point of paying for third place? No, there's no point, man. It's done. It's done. You don't get nothing for it. I don't even think France, I don't know. Like for me, if I was the England manager, Binks for views and money, I guess. I did skip a few comments though, so I might have missed where that links up. My bad. 4. I won't be watching for sure. Big up Sam, big up Binks, big up Andrew. Can't wait for this fast to be over. That's where I'm at the moment, bro. That's where I'm at. Like, just bring back the league. But at the same time, I'm not looking forward to that either because of how it's gonna start for us. You know, mad, innit? Mad. Imagine if England did get through, because I was seeing people doing tattoos for getting to the semi-final, guys. Has anyone got a tattoo? An England tattoo? Is coming home tattoo? I was seeing it before England played Argentina. Imagine if they got to the final. Wow. I feel like an Arsenal fan after the Champions League final, but worse because we had no fight. Yeah. This is what we can agree on, my guy. So all the people that don't support Arsenal and that come over here and that haven't really seen Views before or haven't seen Shane or anyone like that, and we're going on about Arsenal and what we're upset about and the cowardice, and everyone's like, you're moaning about your team, you're not a real supporter, all the other stuff. Now you guys can understand it. At least you should be able to understand it, because you see what Tuchel did yesterday. Arteta does that week in, week out. One goal and you're trying to put bricks in like we're building a new house. We're filling in the hole. We're just bricking up. So I'm glad that I'm not glad that you had to go through it. I'm glad that you can at least relate, because this is what we were talking about. Not only the Champions League final, Sam, my guy, the Carabao Cup final as well. Not only those cup final games, but when we had to beat Man City at the Etihad. Remember, we're going away to the Etihad. We beat Man City, now the title's ours. What did we do? We lost. Yeah. Went away to Anfield, lost. Oh, we won at Old Trafford, but guess what? We lost back at the Emirates. Like, I'm sorry, giving these teams way too much respect. And that's what I mean, Sam. We didn't have to put a knockout blow on any of our so-called rivals. It weren't Man United last year, by the way. Yous lot done well, finishing third. I big yous lot up. But yous lot weren't our rivals last year. It was Liverpool. It was Man City. Did we beat any of those teams? No. Did those teams beat us? Yes, they did. But those teams are washed, by the way. We're going on to win a dynasty, by the way. We nearly didn't even win the league. Went from four trophies to barely winning one. Bearing in mind it's the big one though. But it doesn't paper over the cracks. It doesn't turn our football into prime Barcelona just because we won the league. It doesn't turn, Mikel Arteta into fucking Sir Alex Ferguson because we won the league. It don't, because you're a coward. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There is no just attack. What you do in attack. None of that. So what you saw from Tuchel is what we see, Sam, on a week-to-week basis, my guy. And the season before we won it, we had dropped 14 points, and 12 of those were from winning positions. And it was happening last season, just not as much. So we're just about to get the result, maybe a 1-0, a 2-1. And then there'll be games where we should have won. We were 2-0 up against Wolves, weren't we? Or 2-0 up against Bournemouth. We didn't win the game because we're trying to protect Leeds when it's not the time to protect it, just like England did last night. Terrible, man. Anyway, come on, England. Well, come on home. You've got the Euros in a couple of years, and apparently it's going to be where? Is it going to be in England? I know the World Cup's going to be Spain, Portugal, and Morocco, which is weird. I know they're relatively close to each other, but still, in terms of logistically, it's pretty weird for me. Apparently the Euros is going to be here. I think England's only ever had the Euros. I don't think we've had a World Cup, unless I might have been mistaken, but I think I can only remember the Euros being over here. The players do need a rest. They do. Any player Tuchel hasn't played this tournament should tell him fuck himself to play the game against France. Exactly. Just like with Arsenal. And even with England yesterday, guys, I'm seeing like Ollie Watkins running out to argue with people, Jordan Henderson. Just sit your ass down, but you man don't even play. Has Ollie Watkins kicked a World Cup football this year? I don't know. I think he might have come on for a one little cameo, innit? Madness, bro. Madness. Rice better not play, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. Someone needs to rest him. Meanwhile, Craig Gordon retires. Big up to Wahaha, man. Facts. I would be on the plane home. Same. It's time to move on from Kane. He spends more time in his own half of the pitch. Never stays forward. Facts. He does what Odegaard does. He does what Havertz does as well. It's like he puts themselves in positions where it's hard for you to pass them the ball sometimes. It's like they really don't make me feel that they want the ball. And every time Havertz needs to be in the center, you're out on the left, you're deep, you're out on the right, you're out of position. Just like Odegaard picking up the ball from the centre backs. It's on the manager. The manager should, like, what are you doing? If I see you doing that again, you're dropped. You know, like that. But anyway, the difference is you will never see England players singing racist song. Oh, you're still going on about it. There is no difference, bro. They're both racist. I don't understand what you don't understand about it. There is no difference. But one racist is better than the others. Oh, that did happen to Adebayor in England. Happens all the time. Won't see English players. I was seeing Arsenal fans. Meant to be the most unracist club in the country. The club for black people. We've always had black people and Africans and all that. Nah, bro, racism. And I've heard it while I've been at the Emirates as well. Racism. At Chelsea, at Liverpool, at United. All of them, racism. Can you believe how my man's moving stupid today? Is it just me? Like, I don't understand what the point is. Difference. There ain't no difference. Jesus Christ. Am I going mad? Jesus Christ. We were getting racism after we fucked up in the Champions League penalty shootout. And this is what we're hearing from. There is no difference. The difference is we can tell who's more racist because they're open with it. It's in your face. That's the only difference. Do you have a chat that literally targets your manager? Xenophobia. Chant, sorry. That's a good question. What comes to mind when you say that, my bro? Was there a specific song? Because they were doing it, innit? For Enzo Fernandez, they were singing racist songs. I'm not denying that. They're racist motherfuckers, Argentina. But don't act like there's a difference. This is what you're trying to do. Like, you're trying to stick up for England like Stockholm syndrome. Oh, you did kidnap me. They did kidnap me and oppress me, but they've treated me all right. I've never wanted for clothes. I've never gone to bed hungry. I just do my good old work for the master. Like, what? The only difference is someone's going to tell you in your face and the other one's going to smile and lie to you in your face. That's the difference, my guy. That's it. But anyway, John Barnes and Rio Ferdinand, also, bro, it's been going on for ages. Didn't we just, I was just listen, just before this World Cup, there was someone that went on, is it LBC radio? A white guy talking about Ian Wright's not English. How can they be? They're black. They ain't white. But he was born here. He's lived here his whole life. He doesn't speak nothing but English. He plays for it, but he's not English because he's black. So that's how they think about it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's how they think about it. And that was this year. All of this stuff is coming to the fore now. This Tommy Robinson stuff. Like, check that. This is Islamophobia. Targeting Muslims and all that. Where do you think that comes from, bro? From a great place in their heart. The one thing I'll say, bro, and I don't even want to go back and forth with you no more, right? The one thing I'll say is the only difference is one person's overt. What do I mean by that? They're in your face with it. And the other people are covert. They're going to lie in your face. How old are you, Sam? Are you my age? I've been in this country my whole life and I've never had it worse anywhere else in the world. Anywhere. His dad washes elephants. Who sang that again? God knows, bro. God knows. Ask John Barnes and Rio Ferdinand. Yeah, I'm thinking who? But yeah. John Barnes and Rio what? They were the victims of racism. Like, bro, where have you been, Sam? Honestly, bro. How old are you as well, bro? Because this is like some real. I feel like some of these. It feels like pretty immature. Some of your comebacks. Racism is first card. Upset. Low life's play. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Please explain that. Aussie Ange, facts, views, racism in England is still bad. My wife's friend who was born in England, the dad English, Irish, white mum from Mexico. A guy in this pub started. They all are. I've lived in this country my whole life. I keep telling you, I haven't experienced racism worse anywhere else. That's not to say there isn't. Of course there is. I'm not trying to say Argentina's not racist. Of course they are. We all know they are. I don't understand why a black man at that, is trying to come back like there's a difference or England is any much better. Like, honestly, it's just like, I'm not even entertaining it. I can't. It's stupid to me. You know what I mean? If any of you lot obviously think that he's got a point, then explain it, because he's not explaining it very well to me. Acting like there's a difference. Oh, these people are 50% racist, but those are 100% racist. Oh my God. Like, I don't want to be with any of them. Do you know, like what? Barnes was kicking out racism in 88. Yep, healing a banana off the pitch. I've got Italian in me. My dad's Italian. Do you think they're fucking racist fuckers over there as well? Why do you think I've never been there? All this Spanish, and they're racist cunts as well. The Germans, the Dutch. These are all the people that colonized the Portuguese. What are we doing? Does no one know their history? Like, I don't know, bro. You know, like when you live under the master, you know, like in Django, you know, Samuel L. Jackson, the house niggas. That's how man's moving right now, Sam. I gotta be honest, bro. You're moving like a house guy, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't let them talk to you like that, master. You know what I'm saying? My belly's always full. I can stay in the house. I'm not out in the field with the rest of you guys. What? That's the difference you're talking about. Come on, my G. And when she called him out, the pub stuck up for her only because he spends money in the rent. I'm telling you, man. So crazy, innit? It's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy. I reckon Sam's maybe around my age, either a little bit older or a little bit younger. I bet Sam's lived in this country his whole life as well. That's why it makes me feel like, bro, and there's no way you can tell me you've never experienced nothing racist in this country. Before you put anything else in, just say this, Sam. Have you had racism in this country, yes or no? If you say no, I don't even believe you, bro. I don't. Now it's seeming like Stockholm syndrome. And I don't even want to talk about all this stuff, but we've done the whole stream doing it, to be fair. England aren't any better. That's all it is. I'm not saying they're Argentines better or worse. They're the same. It's just different ways of doing it. Oh, there's levels because we got black people playing for. Who cares, bro? Like the banana pills don't get thrown. Like the monkey chants don't come out the moment they do something wrong. It's like I said, I don't know about you guys, but if someone don't like me for any reason, whether it's racism, whether they're jealousy, whether they just hate me because of how I look, whatever the reason is, right? I'd rather know it. I wouldn't want to be smiling up in no one's faces knowing that they don't even like me like that. I wouldn't want to waste my time talking to you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, come on, man. I'm not saying that Argentina's not racist. I'm not saying that England is not, because they are. Both of them are. For me, there is no difference. Like I said, the only difference is your information. You know that Argentina's like that because they're loud and proud, just like some of these EDL guys. They're loud and proud. So ask yourself that question. Would you not rather know who's onto you rather than not know? Just like some of these anoraks that want to threaten me. So if I ever go down to the Emirates, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to advertise it as well, right? I'm just going to be standing there. Someone can come from behind me, from the left, from the front. Someone can come up like they're being friendly, because I don't know what their intentions are, and they know what I look like. Do I know what any of these anoraks look like? Huh? Threatening me over football. Do I know what any of them look like? No, I don't. I'd rather know what you look like. If there's a problem, come and tell me. Like I said to the other Donny, James, message me on X. I weren't joking. Like, tell me what it is and we can make it happen, bro. I'd rather know than you smile up in my face and you're a snake. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not with that, man. Even to this day, you are trying to take away my language. Do you know what I mean? But who said that? You don't have to say certain words. You keep coming back arguing like England is better than Argentina, my bro. And that's the crux of the matter. It's not. It's just different. That's all. That's it. No big deal. No reason to keep going. Lee Gunner is very thick-skinned, and that window sales job he had for a minute will prepare you for the scummy and hateful person. Yeah, fair play to Lee. Fair play to him. But you know, sometimes you sit there, he's seeing me. Sometimes it looks like it's getting to him as well. It does. Other people might not see it, but like I said, I stream every day. I go Michael Douglas. I've only been here for 2 years. He's been here for like fucking God knows forever. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm going Michael Douglas over 2 years. He's been here forever. So there's sometimes I look at him and I say, he's not feeling it, man. He's not. Imagine what it's like for him every single day. I ain't even got 3K and I'm getting death threats. Imagine what he gets. And not just that, but then you have other content creators as well that are jealous of his money or of his fame. They don't like what he says because he talks bad about Arteta. It's gay. Man wants to stick up for Arteta. Just make your own arguments. And if they're good enough to land, then we're going to be the ones looking stupid, innit? But guess what? That's never been the case. You man have only been right last season for the first time in 6 years. But everyone wants to jump out like they've been right for the whole time. No, you ain't. We have. Who's come over here to tell us they're sorry? You've been right for 6 years, views. No. But they was right one time and they all come out from under the appliances like cockroaches, bro. That's why I'm like, move. You can't talk to me. I ain't going to change my mind. People want to tell me to hold that. You're picking the wrong guy because you're going to get all that smoke. You know what I'm trying to say about hold that? You've been holding it for 6 years. Don't come over here with that rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wasn't even going to go to the parade, guys. Not because I don't love Arsenal. I don't like people. But I promise you on everything I love, if I didn't come out of that group, I'm going to ask Shane or anyone, if you still got that group, show us the screenshots. Because I swear to God, arrangements was being made, bro. For all of those people that thought they can come and have a word with me. Come on in. Come. You know what I mean? Bro, the Welsh, I don't even know what that means, but there you go. There you go. I never said anyone bet. So why are you arguing then, bro? Is that right? Forget Sam. Anyone else in the chat? Is it coming across like he's coming, like he's just trying to come back? You're talking about levels and the difference. So now you can't say that you never said this or that. You're acting like there's a difference, and there isn't a difference, Sam. The only difference is whether you know they're racist or not. But anyway, I can't even be asked. Let's move on from that anyway. F the racismo, yeah. But I'm not going to be so stupid as to say, oh, Messi's not the greatest player of all time because he's racist, like, or his nation's racist. Like, I say what I see, man. Unfortunately, it's a horrible curse. That's what it is. It feels like a curse. I wish I could be different, guys. I really do, man. They're literally mutants, bro. How can you not like variety, bro? How can you not like it? What it would just be so boring if it weren't. Do you know what I mean? Mali Boxing 81. I'm going to be in Camden today. Big up to you, my brother. Big up to you. F all racists. Absolutely, man. No doubt. But all, yeah, they are. It's fuck Argentina as well. It's not no different. You know? Anyway, fuck racist. Yeah, fuck them. Just like fuck racist England, bro. I feel like you've only got energy for one side, and that's the problem. That's the problem. This is what I'm saying. England went life and death and chose death, just like Arsenal, Andrew. Just like Arsenal. No doubt. Yeah, I think I read all of that. Racists who sing fuck all. Yeah, it's all right if you're racist. You just can't sing a football song. Like, come on, Sam. Can you not see what I'm trying to say? Hey, big up to Mali Boxing. Is this Mali? This is saying 81, so this is looking like you're older than me. Is that your birth year? Is this Mali, like my guy Mali, Congolese Mali? Is this one of your burners, my guy? Because if it is, obviously I'll subscribe back. So let me know. But I swear, like, you're not like my age, bro. I swear you're younger than me. So when I see 81, I'm getting a bit like, is that Mali? Let me know, man. Or if there's someone that wants beef with views, that's where they're trying to tell me where they're going to be today. I'm not far from Camden. Like 25 minutes. I hope not, but I have to put that out there just in case. I think it might be Mali, innit? I think. Like you've got 81 at the, and normally that's people's birth year, innit? If it's my brother Mali, you let me know. Yeah, man, come on, man. Forget all of that stupidness anyway. Is anyone watching the third play of FIFA should get no? When is it? Do you know what? I ain't even been on Sky today. So instead of just talking about bullshit, because I've managed to fill up the whole stream with it again. I always plan not to, bro, but we just get into it so quickly. I'm easily triggered, innit? I am. So forget all of that. Big it up. Let's have a quick look at some of these highlights, though, quickly, or headlines, I should say. Yeah. Straight into Sky, little skydive. Let's see what's going on. First and foremost, we'll go to the fixtures. I know the World Cup finals on my mum's birthday. That's on Sunday. So I might have to go down and stay with my mum for a couple of days. This house is winding me up anyway. And I want to go and check out my new internet and see if it's better than what I'm dealing with, because that will obviously help make a big decision as well. So Europa League qualifying tonight, guys. So bro, we're starting, bro. The season's here. Pre-season is here. Spurs have already started their pre-season. I think we don't start till August the 1st, but it's here, man. It's here. It's here. Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it, just to watch some Premier League. Arsenal, not so much. Not so much. Derry City versus Sofia. Dynamo Kiev are in it. Jesus, let me see if there's any other big teams. Not really. Karabag have to qualify for the Europa League. Wow, they've dropped. Let's have a look at conference qualifying. Astana. Don't recognize a lot of these teams, to be fair. Jesus. Nope. I think Astana's the only one I recognize. Glentoran, actually. Dynamo to build. I can't even say that. Oh, Bate Borisov. I recognize them. Wow. Some of these teams I've never seen before in my life. Dynamo Minsk. I recognize them. And that's about it. So Minsk, Bate Borisov, whatever they're called. And there was another one that I recognized, Astana as well. Wow. So there is some football, but I'm probably not going to get to watch any of it. Norwegian football, Valerenga versus Alsund, if that's how you say it. But that's today, so nothing really of note today. The World Cup finals on Sunday. Let's see when this third place is. Not tomorrow. So we got friendly matches tomorrow. Feyenoord playing Charleroi. Galatasaray playing some other team. Can't even say that. The MLS is back. These don't look like friendlies. Montreal versus Toronto. St. Louis against Sporting Kansas. Chicago Fire. Yeah, this looks like the MLS is back. But again, crackhead hours in it because it's in America. Bodo Glimt. So the Norwegian League is back, it looks like. Chinese Super League is back on. So it's all crazy. All crazy. Not tables. That's not what we want to look at. It's probably going to be on Saturday then, isn't it? Yeah. France versus England, 10 p.m. I don't care about watching that. Shay might want to watch it. He might have to do that on his own. You know what I mean? I've had enough, bro. And what does it matter? Like, they might as well just say, can we just both lose? Like, time out. Can we just go home? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? You know, you literally don't get nothing for it. Nothing for it. Premier Sports Cup, Queen of the South, Scottish, Aberdeen, Queen's Park, Stirling, yeah. And then, of course, on the Sunday, 19th of July, the World Cup final friendly matches, Crystal Palace, Swindon, Burton, Leicester. And that's on the 18th, on this Saturday coming up. Of course, Sunday is the World Cup. The final, Spain against Argentina. Finnish football, Swedish football's going on as well. And then that will be that. There'll probably be some friendlies building up, you know, near enough into August. I believe Arsenal start our pre-season on the 1st of August, if I'm not mistaken. It might be before then, maybe a friendly or so. Carabao Cup, Tranmere against Rochdale on the 1st of August. Scottish Premiership's back and pumping. So I don't know what. I think the Premier League starts on the 20th of August this year, if I'm not mistaken. It should be Arsenal against Coventry. League One. Oh, so is it not? MLS, but that would have been fully in swing at that time. Sorry, guys, I will get into the headline in a minute. The 21st, I'm pretty sure it was the 20th. Must be the 21st. There you go. We was one day out. Arsenal against Coventry. Lucky we're at home, but that might not even save us, guys. You know what I'm trying to say? Who are we gonna turn up with? I won't check all the other days. I'm sure we're gonna get our friendly days, you know, pre-season matches. We'll get that stuff soon. La Liga's back. Real Betis against Sociedad. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch a lot more La Liga and Serie A next year as well. So you're probably never gonna get watch-alongs for Asna unless I'm on someone else's channel. You know, me and Shane will probably be doing lethal reaction like we did last season. But I'll do watch-alongs for other stuff because I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy it. And I've got a feeling that Arsenal are going to be all the way haram next season. League 1 is back as well. Welsh Premier League. We are back, baby. Not far at all now. Nearly into August. You know what I mean? So let's get into some headlines then. Forget tactics. Which England players failed to step up? What do you mean forget tactics? They're trying to move like it's Arsenal. What do you mean forget tactics? We can't forget tactics. Anyway, Chelsea, Como trying to close deal for Chalobah. I thought they moved on, to be fair. So everyone can say what they want about Chelsea, but they know how to sell players, innit? Someone needs to come and teach Arsenal like how to run a business. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like we don't know at this point. Roma prepared to pay £38 million for Somerville. Absolute madness. If Arsenal don't get Somerville, but he goes to Roma for something like that, then again, someone needs to lose their job. I'm not saying he's world class. I'm not saying that it's the best. Like, that's who I was looking at. But I'd much rather take Somerville than some of the other people that we've been linked with. I swear to God. And I'm not even joking with you guys. I'd rather take Somerville to play on my left wing than have Morgan Rogers play there. I would. Don't have to agree with me. That's my opinion. Madness. Absolute madness. Leeds, they got the Muharamic. I could never say his name. Muharamic flying to the UK for a medical. Spurs reject 38 million Bergvall bid, but talks ongoing. And Lucas Bergvall, he wants to leave y'all motherfuckers. He don't care about the Zerbi factor. He don't care about all these new players coming in. He wants to play ball. And I love a player like that. That's why I give Ethan ratings. Because he weren't scared to leave. But I don't want him to leave. But you know what I'm trying to say. Bergvall wants to play ball. Nottingham Forest did that quietly though, bruv. See what I'm trying to say? So you can do it quietly. That's why you got to ask yourself a question when you see Arsenal linked with 1,000,001 people and we never get them. Just stop believing it, man. Arsenal ain't going to stop it because they want you to think they're busy. Right now, it's like there's no plan for Arsenal. Anyway, Nottingham Forest in negotiations over a deal for Bergvall. I think he'll be good at Forest. I think he's a good player, to be fair. Tottenham's just shit. It has been confirmed that Spurs have rejected a 38 million bid from Forest, but it's thought to have come much earlier in the window and no one even knew about it. So where was the Domio puppet with that news? We did know that Bergvall come out and said he wants to leave. 20-year-old man, he wants to kick ball. Big him up. You know what I mean? And Spurs spending all this money, they're going to need to sell players as well. Some Spurs fans have been saying, oh, we've been saving for 20 years. Like, what? You know what I'm trying to say? To have a window like this, and it could still be a bit better, to be fair, but whatever. And then the real people that know what's going on are like, nah, they just got bare money because they're making money outside of football with concerts and NFL and go-karting, which is fine, by the way. But for me, I'm like, I don't know. If you've got FFP and PSR, surely if you're making bare money, not even from your football team, like, I don't know if that should count. But at the moment, it's smart. It's a smart move from Spurs, and it's allowed them to go mad. But they are going to have to sell players as well, just like Arsenal have to. You know what I mean? So Jed Spence has been linked with Inter. Bergvall said he wants to leave. So it's going to be interesting, man. But big up Forest, man. I like Forest for some reason. And I love Glasner, man. I do. He's not the real bad man I wanted at Arsenal. But if you got me Glasner, I wouldn't have been complaining too much. The one thing I'll say, though, Marinakis, I know you're a bad boy, but you better back him, bro. You've got one now. You've got one now. You've got a real manager now. You better back him, innit? That's what I'm going to say. Forest set to sign midfielder Schlager on a free. Schlager. I wouldn't mind a nice cold Schlager right now. My mouth is dry as Gandhi's flip-flop. No button to press to make Forest competitive. I think I told you that yesterday. I'm not going to read the whole thing. One thing you do need to do is back Glasner because he is a very good coach. Brighton Coppola completes Paris FC transfer. Going to play for Liam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, you know I'm Liam Rossini. I thought I was coming to PSG. No, you come to the generic Paris, bro. You know, the one that no one talks about. That way. You know what I'm saying? João Gomez set for medical as Polinia talks begin. You see the same Polinia that went to Spurs for a loan. Was a fucking good player for Spurs as well. Got them important goals. Watch. He'll go to Villa now. What did I tell you about? The same when they got Marlon and Louise and all these other people. Are they old? Are they this? What did they come and do at Villa? Completely gave them an upturn in their fortunes, bro. That's what you do. You get the older guys that you're not quite sure on a loan and see what they can do. Just like the young prospects on a loan, see what they can do. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly go into this. João Gomez is interesting. And then we'll get Paulinho as well. I think that's good news for them. Traveling to England to undergo medical ahead of a 35 million move to Villa. There you go, man. So we might actually get a Rodgers. We're probably not going to get Bruno Guimaraes because there's no way they're going to pay over 100 million for Rodgers and then best part of 100 million for Guimaraes. Or we might not even get any of them. Seeing how Arsenal, I'm quite anxious. I'm quite nervous. I'm quite upset that it looks like Arsenal's had no plans in the transfer market. I'm upset that we haven't gone mad when we've just won the league in 22 years. And of course, I'm upset that my fans are just as gay as they were last year. You can't have steak every day. Like, oh my God. Let me finish. The club are also reportedly in talks to sign João Paulino on loan from Bayern Munich. Okay, so that wasn't the Paulino is that the same Paulino that went to Spurs? Why don't I know his first name? The João is throwing me off a little bit. I'm trying to say. The deal's accelerated following Yuri Tillemans, 35 million departure. They probably didn't even want to sell Tillemans, but when you've got a release clause, you don't have a choice. And that's why I'm sorry, Roy, but there's no way Guimaraes has a release clause. Otherwise, he would have been holding up our shirt by now. Garcia joins Getafe on loan. So Villa fullback. So many fullbacks flying around. Arsenal need one. Now, obviously, you're telling me about Wan-Bissaka and all these other guys. So no one sniff up their nose at someone that you might not have heard of. Why are we not trying to get Lacroix? Why are we not trying to get Coyote? You just signed the new deal at Brentford. Well, we've needed a fullback for ages. But there's no plan. What's the plan? Can someone tell me the plan? Manzambi set for medical. Again, we knew this, okay? I think he's having his medical today. So you're probably going to see all of that stuff holding up the shirt. Newcastle, the biggest cucks in football. It's absolutely mad. It's absolutely mad. Scottish Prem don't really care. Tuchel vows to stay. I mean, you sack this guy, bruv. After you've seen him done that, I've seen enough. Like, semi-final of a World Cup and you completely shit it. What's he going to do next time? I've seen enough. Trossard leaves for Besiktas. We knew this already. I can't believe you're still trying to mention our name with this Alvarez guy, bro. And he ain't even been that good back end of this season for Atletico or Argentina. I'm not saying he's shit, but he ain't even been that good. I'm not even reading it because there's no way he's coming to us. That's the first thing. And I don't want to hear about Solis. I don't want to hear about it. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm obviously an Arsenal fan. You come to an Arsenal channel for some news. I don't want to hear about Solis. I'm not happy with that in the slightest. I'd rather have kept Trossard. I swear to God. Let me see if there's a paper talk today. If not, we'll just jump. Oh, Mabert recovering from accidents. Mabert. Obviously Spurs punk, but hopefully he's all right. United, Ugarte undergoes surgery. There you go. Not them saying, maybe we'll wait to the end of next season and see if it will just go away on its own. Like, you fucking idiots, bro. It's all Arteta's fault, but still fuck any manager that plays injured players though. But it's Arteta's fault. There's no way to deny that. It's all on him. 2 done, 1 to go. What piece of Man United's midfield puzzle is missing? Sam, let's talk about some football if you're still in the building. Are you happy with your window? Who would you want next? Do you know anything that we haven't said anything about? Let's try and talk about some football here, people. You know what I mean? Because when you talk politics, religion, everyone starts falling out. You know what I mean? But I had to start my live like that today because I need to let people know how annoying it's been, especially for someone that ain't even got skin in the game. Ireland didn't make it. Jamaica didn't make it. Italy never made it. There's no one bit of blood that made it to the World Cup. You know what I mean? So anyway, why Kabasi will be one of the top 5s. I mean, he's very highly rated. He's especially on FC, bro. Fucking hell. I tried to buy Kabasi as a young prospect for Arsenal. They wanted over 100 million. That's on FIFA, bro. Crazy work. They're trying to say Moreno's worth 100 million. Oh, this is the old stuff, so I'm not going to read the headlines. I'm just trying to find the paper talk. Saliba 4 stuff. I mean, come on. Yeah, they're not showing Tuchel's face, are they? They're showing his face. We all know what it is, guys. We all know what it is. We should do anyway. You know what I mean? City interested in Bawadi. We knew this. Brighton compete. Vuskovic deal. We knew this as well. So is it so bad that there's not a paper talk? How far have I gone down? Talking about Tilleman still. Talking about Manzambi still. That's how you know it's so slow. Last season, I watched near enough every one of Fabrizio's videos. Now, I barely watch any of them, or if I do, I start them halfway because it's just so bad. The grifting at the moment is so bad. Chelsea want permanent. He's been left out. It's not like with Arsenal. We don't like him. We think he's a bit of a bad signing, but we've adopted him now, so we got to look after him. No. 1 year, you're shit. Get out. We don't even want you training with the team. So I rate that from Chelsea. And watch, they'll still get 40 odd million for this guy. A little bit under what they paid. We have to take half the price. Again, manga stuff. I don't care. Bruh, there's a paper talk. Look how old it is now. This is the old paper talk where it says England bonuses for winning the World Cup revealed. So I don't even want to click into it. It's not going to be new. Look, Moreno from mobility scooter to World Cup hero in 6 months. So if Arsenal and Arteta specifically had given Saliba the surgery when it was identified, he probably would have been playing in this World Cup with no issues. He might not have played a lot of the league, but there you go. That's what happens, innit? I don't want him playing if he's going to be fucked in 2 years and we've got to sell him or he can't deliver. I don't want him playing if it's going to mean that my team is not 100% optimized. I don't understand what's so hard about that to understand. You know what I mean? If he would have had the surgery earlier, he probably would have been played in this World Cup with no problems. If he would have gave Timber the proper rest and the proper treatment that he needed, guess what? He might be playing in this World Cup as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Timber needs a surgery and they said, we're just going to wait because we want to try and play you in the Champions League final. It's a joke. Anyway, let's stop sharing this for a minute. We're going to go over to X. We're going to see the Dolmio puppet. And it's 2 hours. So you've already got way more out of me than I was prepared to give today. As usual, innit? That's part of being the grumpy old unks. Like when we get into moaning mode, it can go on for quite a while. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, we can pick a fight with anyone. Ay. Big up to Robbo. Look. Oh, we are so screwed. William will undergo further medical examinations on his back injury, but surgery is considered the most likely option. AFC stuff, find some shame. Furthermore, I'm blocking this guy. You fucking pricks. I hate all of these guys. Liars, sucking up to the club, block. I don't want to see any of your shit anymore. Most likely. He was meant to have the surgery months ago. Months ago. So like Moreno, he would have had it done and he probably would have missed the season for Arsenal or most of it and been ready for the World Cup. Yes, it's not very good for us, but we're talking about a player's career here. But all of these guys don't care. None of them care about the players. They only care about Arteta doing well. That's it. That's what it seems like. Where's the duty of care for any of our players? Before we do anything, let me make sure I got this on the screen. I have. Yeah, Storm still, as we always do. We have to big him up, always sharing my live, just like this legend Hendo. Don't think we've seen one today, but it's not a problem. He does it a lot of the time anyway. Jamboy as well. Wahaha does it. I haven't seen one recently though, and Kwaja's done a couple, but always Jamboy and Hendo without fail. Yeah, my brothers. Let's see what the Dolmio. Honestly, someone needs to get this guy's Twitter account and just delete it. Can we? Why is this the first thing? Like, this is the biggest news in the world. Klopp to Germany. Like, who cares, bro? Dominic Szoboszlai has agreed a new 5-year deal at Liverpool. Ooh, now, if Sean's still in the building, let's talk. Let's talk. We're talking about ambitions here. Szoboszlai was your best player last season. What's man talking about? Signed a new deal. Good for Liverpool, but is that a good move for Szoboszlai right now? Let me know what you think. Oh, in the chat. Let me know what you think. Because I think at Szoboszlai's age now, Liverpool's trajectory, I don't know if they're going right back to the top right now. They're not gonna like go into mediocrity, but do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if that's the best move. Let me know what you guys. Obviously, Sean's gonna be happy. This was one of your best players last year, if not the best one. Big Dick Dom. You know what I'm saying? You better put some respect on his name. Madness. New 5-year deal though. Look at that. Let me know how you feel about that, Liverpool fans. Good, bad. Hernan Crespo to sign for Atlas. Deal done. Here we go. Crespo won already 6 titles as manager and takes on a very ambitious. Come on, man. Hernan Crespo, one of the fucking sickest players to ever do it. I remember this pussy I went to Chelsea. You know, when they had all the money, I'm just like, what? This is why we're so upset with them. Because they were tin pot before that. Like I said, go and speak to City fans or Chelsea fans about cheating. Go and ask any of them whether they'd take it back. None of them would. None of them. What a legend, man. It's crazy what this group has been doing. 5 finals. I mean, fuck off, man. It's you. If he weren't playing, Argentina might not have made the final this year. And I've got no problem saying it. Simeone, again, I do like him. He's a willing runner. He's energetic, but sometimes he can be a bit of an idiot. I thought he was all right yesterday, though. People were like, hook him, he's booked. I thought he was all right. Yeah, he's booked, hook him, but I thought he was all right. I thought it was a good move to play Simeone to give Messi a little bit more legs. You see, like all these things here. Football Troll, I like. Fuck Sky, I don't follow them anyway. But you see this transfer news live. You see this one? Get them out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. And you know what, yeah? Big up to Storm. He might have been sending me stuff from people like this, Transfer News Live, you know, polymarked or whatever. But I don't know, man. If they're not tier 1, I don't really want to know, innit? To be fair. And as much as I don't like Fabrizio, he's tier 1. Look, João Gomez, it's a here we go. Yeah, on Sky, they're talking about it's only just happening. But tomorrow, they'll be saying João Gomez signs for Villa. So whether you like this guy, and I don't like him, I think I've made that pretty obvious. I think I've also told you that I think he's the biggest grifter, but he's able to monopolize because of the position he's got himself into. Sky are waiting for Fabrizio now to say here he goes. Then they'll put the news on. So that should tell you everything you need to know, innit? But there you go, Villa making signings. Don't fucking talk to me about Meslier or a loan player that we had last year. Don't try and I don't know who you think you're dealing with, bro. We have been rubbish in this window, wasted more money, and we look like we've got no plan. João Gomez, I think it's a good signing for Villa. Marcus Rashford has 0 plans to move to Turkey this summer. Yeah, you don't. Why are you gonna go? That's what I'm trying to say. Anyone with any ambition, like he's trying to go to Serie A or stay at Barcelona or even come back and try again with United. Why are you gonna want to go and play in Turkey? Turkey's a lovely country, but is it the best place to play football? No, it ain't. Just like in France, I don't care. It's the truth. You know? But he can still leave United. United obviously don't want him. McAllister, football is becoming more and more physical. I hate him as well. I think he's been shit lately. We feel sad, whatever, Bellingham, man, like a baby mum. João Gomez is a here we go. Fuck off Tuchel, man. Honestly, man, that should give you nightmares. England fans, that should give you nightmares. This is like KSE. You didn't win. You were shit. You bottled it. What do you mean you're getting to stay on? That's exactly how I felt about Arteta and KSE. Now, they've got all the smoke, both of them, but they weren't getting as much smoke before because I'm like, even though I don't like them, even though you don't love my club, you're still allowing the manager to do stuff that any other manager wouldn't be able to do. You're still giving him all this leeway, and it's him that's fucking it up. But now I've got to go beyond because where's the competency from you? You're still going to keep him no matter what. I want you all gone. All leave my club. And if you was an England fan, this should give you nightmares. Get this fucking heels up eyes, wrong turn, fucking weirdo looking cunt, Nosferatu. Get him out of here, bro. If you see him Euro 28, you ain't winning that either. How about that? Get rid of him. He's so bad. He's so bad. João Paulino, yeah. So it is the same guy. He was good for Spurs. Am I chatting shit? If I'm chatting shit, let me know. I'm going to come off this in a minute anyway. If I'm chatting shit, let me know. He was good for Spurs. Came up with some clutch goals for them as well. From Bayern Munich, midfielder on loan. But we wouldn't do anything like that, would we? No. But here he is. Was important for Spurs, even though they were shit. They didn't get relegated. He'll go to Villa and he'll be important for them as well. I'm sick of this, bro. I've been telling people that this is what we should be doing. Couple of stakes, couple of prospects, couple of experienced guys, get them in on loan. You know, like I've been given the blueprint for ages, bro. Bully the other Premier League teams for their best players. No, we're the ones getting bullied. We're the ones getting bullied. Juventus keep working on Kolo Muani. I don't know why, because he's so shit. Now, Luis Openda will leave in the next weeks as Juve received approaches from League One and Premier League. He's up for sale. That's crazy, because Openda, weren't he at Leipzig as well? With Sesko. I didn't even know he got sold last year, because everyone kept talking about Sesko, and I'm like, Openda's got more goals. Like, what are we doing? But Openda went to Juventus and they're ready to sell him after a season. So anyone that might mention Openda, you might have to leave him out of your mouth now, because if you can't even do it in Italy, how are you going to do it in the Premier League? And I was one that was saying I'd rather have Openda than Sesko. One, I didn't know you got sold. Two, you just had a shit year in Serie A. So I'm like, well, I don't know about all of that now. Bologna are closing in on deal for Nigerian kid. Again, I don't care. Schlager to Forest is a here we go. I send Neville a big hug. Fuck off, Cootie, bro. This guy is so bad as well. Rubbish defender and forever getting booked. I think he might be leaving Spurs as well. Again, don't care about all of that stuff. Argentina penalty taker list. Don't care about any of that. Messi, whatever. Gary Neville, whatever. I think that might be it, man. I think we've had all the here we goes we're going to get for today. All we've got is World Cup stuff. There might be something that goes on later on in the day. I'm sure there'll be another video from the puppet at some point. So let's come out of this. Let's see what you guys are saying quickly. And then we're probably going to get out of here. But just for a second, guys, because I need to blow my nose.
Everything on the pitch! Oh!
One more time.
Jesus Christ, Ollie! What are you doing?
Chloe.
Get out! Oh, God! Don't want to give the ball away because that upset.
Oh, horrible. Don't want to see or hear any of that. You know what I mean? Huh? What do we think about some of this transfer stuff, though, my people, them? What do we think? I've got to skip a lot of messages. Bet the players can't be asked. The game was for France versus Sweden. Yeah, Sweden. I think it was like 5-1 or something stupid, innit? I swear, Elise, bro, it was like they were playing kids. That was the game. I'm like, raw. These men are fucking it up. That's the only team I think they have to be stopped. You know, like that. I didn't think that not once for any other team in the tournament, including Spain, Argentina, Germany, England, nobody. Except for France. And even they come off the boil. The moment it got into the knockout stages. I think they played Paraguay. That was rubbish. I think they had a game after that, you know, not too good either. You know what I mean? Watch him play Mainu now. He might. He might. Me, I didn't say Konza based on this World Cup. I wouldn't take him, should stay ever. I'm pretty sure you did, bro. I'm pretty sure you did. I think you advocated for John Stones, though. So if I mistaked it on Konza, I'm pretty sure you said John Stones. At least Arteta's got better defenders, though. Yeah, I think we can agree on that. Ali called it Spain versus Argentina final. There you go. There you go. And he watches La Liga a lot. La Liga's technically better than the Premier League. It's not better fully because we've got the more drama, the more popularity, you know, more players to watch, that kind of thing. Referees, like drama, all that shit. But technically, La Liga's better, man. I was even enjoying some Serie A games at the back end of last season. A big up to Mali again. Team bottled it. Simple. Not Tuchel's fault. Nope. It is Tuchel's fault. The team weren't good either, but it is. You You don't, because then you're telling your team as well what you want from them. You're just slamming on bare defenders. So now it's defensive mode only. It's sort of kind of gets said without even being said. Fair play though. Obviously, that's your opinion, my guy. Fair play. I think it's both of their fault, and I definitely think it's more Tuchel's fault. Tuchel's fault yesterday. I do. The same way I'd say it for Arteta. Because you're the guy that's meant to motivate them, that's meant to get across your instructions very clear and understandable. And look at the message you're sending. 1-0 up. It was like 60 something minutes. I was saying 67, but I'm pretty sure it was earlier than that. Yeah. Do you know what? Let me just check it quickly instead of just chatting shit. I'm not going to show you guys. Just going to go to the results. They should have the time the goal was scored, right? But ever since then, the hydration break came, which Pickford fucking called for twice, by the way. That was unbelievable. I can't believe that even happened, to be fair. I'm not even joking. That's like the worst, one of the maddest things I've ever seen. But anyway, 55. Gordon scored on 55 minutes. There was the hydration break, which Pickford called for, and then you, man, went into your shell. Sorry, just before the hydration break, I think England had another opportunity where I'm like, right, they might get a second, because Argentina was rattled. When the goal first went in, they looked rattled. So I think there was like 2 minutes after that, there was another opportunity, and England might have been able to get a second. I don't think there was an effort on goal, but it got tackled or the ball was given away. I can't quite remember. But straight after that, Pickford called for the hydration break. The referee said, all right, boss, you had the hydration break. And then after that, you came out and defended. You scored on 55 minutes. So from 60 minutes in the game, you, man, came on and defended. Backs to the wall. You're not supposed to do that until you get to 80 minutes, bare minimum, bro. What do you think was going to happen against the world champions as well? And they weren't even an out ball. It's not like, oh, we're just going to defend, and then once we've got the ball, everyone's going to run forward and counter, or like, no, because they weren't even an out ball. It's just kick. It reminded me of when Arsenal played like that against Man City at the Etihad, like some pussy holes, bro. Well, we had the man sent off, and then we've got everyone in the goal, like ventriloquist, not even ventriloquist. What do you call them people that fit themselves into the small boxes? It's embarrassing, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? From 50, 60, from an hour in, backs to the wall. Backs to the wall. Now, if you'd done that from 80 minutes, you would have gone through. Because look, from 60, it took them like nearly half an hour to get the first one. The game was nearly done. But by the time, because all the momentum's with them, over and over and over, attack, clear it out, corner, free kick, momentum, you knew what was going to happen. 55 minutes, England scored their goal. Hydration break, and then backs to the wall, bro. It's embarrassing, man. Backs to the wall, man. Mali, what did you watch? Hey, is this Mali though, my guy? Or is this another Mali, man? Because I've got a next thing, everything Mali, that's following me on a few accounts. I think that's the Mali that I know, that Mali talks. You know what I mean? My guy, day one, my little Congolese. Yeah, my younger, you know what I'm saying? But man's got 81 there, so I don't know if this is a different Mali. Please let me know. Big up to Sam, though. Reminds me of someone, James. Well, that looks like the Puerto Rican Day Parade. That's my new fave vid. Bro, how did you know you can do that? That is so mad. Listen, looked like he was getting pulled along on something. And then everyone had their cameras out. It's mad. How old was you when you realized you can do like Caterpillar? Furthermore, just for your 2 super chats, you're getting it again. I need to see it again anyway. I enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't try and move like it's not here anymore. What's going on? Where is it at? Where is it at? Make it makes. I can't even believe how we even did it to begin with. There we go.
Agarra tu micrófono y canta como una bárbara.
What is he doing? How did you find out you could do that? Do you know what I mean? Hey, that's amazing. I'm weird like that. Fun, like little things can entertain me. It don't take much, innit? Gordon off for Konza, then what? Yeah, what then? Sorry. It's mad, innit? Mad. I didn't think Claire Bolden had a good game, but I wouldn't have taken him off. Not at that point anyway. Rice I would have taken off because he was knackered. He was still playing a bit better than Anderson, though. That's mad, innit? Make that make sense. But yeah, I didn't understand that either. And then what did he do, Sam? Just defender after defender after that, innit? O'Reilly, Dan Burn. Who else came on? It was just like just defender. Your message was obvious. We're just gonna defend this lead. You know, DG2's in the building, man. My brother, hope you're well. Tushu and team bottled it. Pause. That might have been for the daddy, innit? Yeah, I can still remember it. Lightning, all types of lightning. All of you who never witnessed or experienced black players get a monkey chance, it was disgusting. But if my man says he feeds off it and uses it, motivating them even more and be the bigger man. Yeah, of course, absolutely. But let's not act like I was born in the 80s, mate. Do you know how much racism just I got, and I'm not even fully black. Do you know what I mean? In the 80s, my mum getting called all types of with me by people, yeah, niggas and all that. Like in the 80s, like I beg, innit? I beg. Let's not act. He without sin, innit? Throw the first stone, and England's definitely not without sin. That's all I'm trying to say. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, Rand Simpson. Yeah, yellow man, yellow gang, innit? Yellow gang. I keep the same energy, bro. Oh, you need to go to Italy. I'm like, for what? What, to get racism over there? Are you mad? I know I do need to go though. I do. But like, come on. You know what I mean? When have you seen players singing racist slurs? One, why is that all in capitals? It doesn't make your point it doesn't land any better. And what does that matter? Like, are you missing the whole point that I'm saying? Because you've seen them singing it. Is that to say that these people don't sing it behind closed doors? Is that to say that the white people for England don't have things to say when the black people are not in their room or something? You're not making any point here, Sam. You're not. Because the point that you keep trying to make is that like they're worse or something. How are they worse? At least they're letting you know what they think about you rather than hiding it behind your back. Can anyone else in the chat help me? Because Sam just keeps putting in stuff and I just don't know if he gets it. Does anyone else get what I'm trying to say? In capitals as well, like it's going to make it any more land. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh. So we've seen the fans. So you haven't seen any English players being racist. So therefore it doesn't have, like, what are you talking about? Someone help me in the chat. Because my man's just completely gone past the mark. Completely. And I don't know what your point is. Are you trying to say that they're worse than England? Is that your point? Because it's not right. And for your example that you've seen the players sing it, so what? Am I going mad? Can anyone else help me on this, bruv? Can anybody else help me on this? Anybody? Because I feel like I'm just going around in circles. I feel like you're missing the point, Sam. It's like you're making out that they're worse than England and they're both the same. Racism is racism. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. People blame Southgate. Yes, but would expect racist fans to do that, not the players, right? Okay. So it's just like you might work in an office, Sam, right? For instance, you've been in this country your whole life. Yeah, you've worked underneath white people. Huh? Because you know, like, even when I was working for Harrow Council, one of the most racist places I've ever been, not just from white people, but from South Asians as well. Don't like black people. And I used to have a big problem. And I'm like, bro, you're darker than me. If I lift up my top right now, your nipples are darker than me. What do you mean you don't like black people? But that's what the manager said in front of me. I was going to move from Harrow Council to go down to Lambeth. There's too many black people down there, though. So I'm not doing it. Did I not tell you about the guy I used to work with, Pete? The old guy that I had to grip up because he kept saying nigger all the time. I've never had no more worse racism than in this country. So I don't know what your fucking point is, Sam. You don't even make a point. There is no point. You're dying on a hill, bruv. What's your point? You've seen their players or our players, so you think that it's not there because you haven't seen it. Or you think it's not there because you might have someone like Declan that hangs around with the black guys or whatever. It's just different. It's just different. You work with people every day. It's different. They're going to laugh in your face and smile. What you saying, Sam? You all right today, mate? Yeah. And then when you don't see any fucking nignog, would you rather that than not rather know who's being racist against you? I can't, bro. It's nearly 3 hours anyway, man. I'm going back and forward on this. Do I live in the UK? Oh. Sorry. I was about to jump on you again, Sam. You're asking Khalid. Let me apologize for that. I've lived here my whole fucking life, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I've never experienced nothing worse than racism in this country, and I've been a lot of places around the world, innit? But like I said, it doesn't matter. If I went to Argentina, for instance, and you know, I received like 5% of racism, and I went someone else or somewhere else, and I received 10% of racism, I'm like, oh yeah, no, but I'd go back to Argentina because it was only 5% there. No, I wouldn't go back to any of them. Racism is racism. I just don't understand the argument. Like, you've seen their players singing it, great. So now at least you know who the people are, huh? Rather than not knowing. And then there's whole like secret groups. Because have you heard about the secret groups? That's got lawyers and doctors and all of these so-called people that you'd say is the real people of morality in society. They're all the people that's involved in these Keep England whatever clubs. And I'm telling you, man, I'd rather know who's got a problem with me. I really would. But anyway, let's try and move on a bit. We'll probably finish up soon. Big up Mali. Well, in Africa, the Mid East, slavery still exists all these years. Yeah, with the Arabs, innit? With the Arabs. And then they try and say, oh, black people had slaves. Don't be stupid, bro. Black people had prisoners of war, like every other culture. So you know when people try and say, oh, you can't, because black people are doing it too. Shut up, man. No. We've never gone to any other country and oppressed anyone. Hold that. Who have we dropped any bombs on? What black nation, you know, what other nation in Europe or around the world speaks an African dialect because black people colonized their country? Just tell me. I'll wait. That's why I say it's not directly, and I made a mistake. And big up DG. I made a mistake, right? Because like, not I made a mistake, but the thing I was listening to, it's like I was mixing up the information. When I say that Islam is not for black people, I still mean it, right? Not because directly the race, because it says in there, everyone's equal, this, that, and the third. But are they treated that way? So forget what the book says. Are they treated that way? Because I've been to plenty Muslim countries as well. I know they're not treated that way. Why do you have words like Abid? And why was it okay for certain people to have slaves? Why did Muhammad, you know, swap an Arab, two black guys for one Arab guy? Because the worth wasn't the same. And we're not even getting into like PDF stuff and some of the stories I've heard about Aisha and some. It's not just that, because Christianity is the same. Christianity promotes slavery. Go and read the Old Testament. I'm not even religious. I'm not Islamic. I'm not Christian. I'm not nothing. Go and read the Old Testament. All of these religions are the same, bro. And they all promote slavery in some way, shape, or form. But I was wrong, because in the Quran, it actually says everyone's meant to be equal. You shouldn't treat no one different. So why does it keep happening? And if DG's still in the building, we can have this conversation right now. Tell me, bro, straight face, that it don't happen. Tell me there's no anti-black sentiment in Muslim countries, bro. I'm not saying everyone, because we don't do minorities, we do majority, we do the rule. So I'm not saying everyone. I'm not. And I got the same energy for everyone, because even in Africa, it's the self-hate. But who taught you to hate your skin? That's why you bleach. Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose, to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you that? Anyway, England didn't take slaves, they took countries. Oh, they took slaves as well, bro. They took slaves as well. Very much so. They was involved. And then there was a trade union issue. And then obviously with the stuff that was going on in America at the time, Britain were trying to monopolize the slave trade. They took it off the Arabs. And then obviously, I think they even did it. They took it off the Arabs from Africa, because when they turned out to Africa, the Arabs was already there. The Arabs was already doing slave trade. The English and Americans took it from them, obviously turned it into the chattel slavery. Not that the Arab slavery was any better. It was slightly worse. But then the Americans and the English just carried it on. until it wasn't making money for the English no more. It was a trade union incident, something like that. It was something else they were trying to sort out. It wasn't because all of a sudden they're against racism or slavery. Even when you look at America, so you've got the South that were very much, we want to keep our slaves, keep it how it is. And then you've got the North that was the abolishment, or I can't even say it, the abolitionists or whatever they are. The people that deal with the abolition or whatever it's called, right? The people that's trying to get rid of the slavery. But it weren't directly for that, because they still profited off slavery money. They still profited off slavery labor. It was a trade union issue. It was something to do with that. It weren't directly because we want to stop slavery. It was because the money weren't right. And that's when it stopped. And even still, after Britain announced that it was stopping slavery, they just wanted an excuse to attack other naval fleets on the oceans. Go and do your research. It wasn't directly because, oh, it's so bad, we have to stop it. It's because it weren't working for them no more. It's crazy work, isn't it? It's crazy work, man. Every background, every race, every people have got dirt on their name. Every one of them. Everyone. You know what I mean? So when people, like when Sam's trying to talk about the levels of dirt, maybe he's talking about the levels of racism. It's racism. For me, it's not, oh, it's better there than it is here. I'd rather go there. If you're racist to me there, I'm not going anywhere. You know what I mean? And it's the same. It's the same. People say to me, oh, but you live in England. That weren't my choice. Did I tell my mum, before you have me, make sure we're in England? That wasn't my choice. Better mind they don't win the lottery, because I'll come out of here tomorrow. Like, I got no problem with that. Anyway, let's try and move on. Black Brit lives in London all my life. I know Southgate didn't get blamed. I think you need to rebust your memory when black players missed pens. Are you talking to me, Khalid, or are you talking to Sam on that one? Let me know. Take account on what you Europeans did. Facts. Big up to Kwame. Ain't seen you for a minute, mate. If it is the same Kwame, hope you're well. Looks like your name has changed. Obviously, you're not a mod. This might be a new account. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? So let me know. Religion in general, yeah. It's a form of control. I've always said that. If it makes you a good person, cool. They said, what you're trying to say is, so without that book, you would be a horrible person. I don't get it. I don't get it. But people are going to believe what they're going to believe. Who with sense blame black? Explain myself. I don't need to explain myself. I think you need to explain yourself, bro, because your understanding is not there. What do you mean, who? Do you not have social media? Do I need to go on X now? I don't even feel like I need to answer that, people. I really don't. I really don't. That is crazy. There's 31 people in the building, bruv. Can everyone just tell me that I'm not mad? Does everyone agree with what Sam said? Who blamed the black players, people? Who? Who did it? Who did it? A small percentage of people? I can't believe what's coming out of man's mouth, you know? Wow. Have you not seen English fan cook black? Bro, it's not even just that. All over social media, all over X and Instagram. Monkeys this, monkeys that. I've seen it with my own eyes. I was just listening about 3 weeks ago, just before the World Cup. There's too many black players for England. They're not English. This is what people are saying now. I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm not going to argue with you about it no more, man. We'll just agree to disagree, bro, because I can't. Honest Arsenal in the building. What a shit show from England last night. Declan Rice looked fucked. Saka no minutes. He is fucked. Saliba back fucked. Typical Arteta tactics. And Tuchel took on those tactics as well. 1-0 up. Let's put everyone behind the ball. It makes no sense, man. England definitely played like Arsenal, but I'm happy because United don't play that BS football. Well, there you go, bro. But don't you remember when I first said it? I'm pretty sure you was arguing with me. No, they don't. What are you talking about? And that's the point I was making. For everyone that don't support Arsenal, like yourself, that comes over to our Arsenal channel and tries to rival and banter us, and I don't mind all of that, but you're trying to banter us about playing haram ball. You see England do it and you're cheering for it. That's the hypocrisy. That's what I'm talking about. Madueke, Rashford, Saka, not good enough. Facts over feelings. Yeah, nothing to do with race. It ain't. When I say they're not good enough, it ain't nothing to do with race. The point I'm making is that if they play for England, right, whenever we've gone out and a black person's missed a penalty, there's always racial abuse on X. Always. None of that changes or stops. The people out here like they don't see it. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. Oh, it's not real life. It's not real life. I've had enough, man. I've had enough. I think you can argue with a paper bag. Like you're just, I don't know what you're on today, bruv. You're just, I don't know, bruv. It's just, it's mad. It's mad to me. It's mad to me. Mick Cotton, you don't need surgery. Shut up, ma. You know what I mean? Shut up, ma. Surgery's gonna cost too much, ma. You know what I mean? That's what it's like. If he had the surgery earlier, he might have been out of playing that World Cup, no problem. He might even have been out of comeback for Arsenal towards the end of the season. You're basically putting off something that's going to be worse tomorrow because you're putting it off. Even with money, say if it was a debt and you're like, all right, I could pay it this week, but I'll pay it next week. All right, well, then next week is going to be more APR that you got to pay back though, right? Do you know what I'm trying to say? The same thing with the injuries. Sam's LOLing. Jason, big up yourself. Views, hope you're well. England played like Spurs, not Arsenal. Kane at the wheel, no shots, no goal. I don't know, man. I don't know. They've reminded me of Arsenal. I had the same feeling. It's boring. I'm going to fall asleep. You know, you're trying to play counter-attack and you can't even counter-attack. Side-to-side football, horseshoe football, nothing but crosses. Nothing but crosses. Where's the shots? Set-piece goals. And then they done the biggest Arsenal thing. They went 1-0 up and tried to sit back like they just went 3-0 up. It's mad to me. Konza, Spence, come on, they're not good enough. I don't think they are either, my guy. I don't. But everyone's just like acting like I'm the mad guy, like, because I don't want them. That's not the type of dopamine I was looking for after we win the league. Is Havertz good enough? No, he's not. England always do this. It's the history of the England. It is in terms of not winning. And I've been proven right again. It don't matter if you're in the semis. It don't matter if you was in the final last time out, no? In the Euros. It don't matter. The one thing that happens is these men come back with nothing in their hands. England is hella racist. That's not even up for debate. Andy Cole, 15 caps. But it is not. But it's not here nor now. What do you mean by that end bit, bro? So I'm just a bit confused by that. It's just different, bro. It's just different. That's all it is. It's not different in terms of better or worse. It's just different. One, like some people are still in your face. Like you'll go to plenty of places in America. Bro, I went to Bulgaria, yeah, this year. And there was Asians. A lovely family we met from Birmingham. Lovely family. South Asian family. I think they were Pakistani. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely hair, long hair going down. Lovely. Like if I went with the ball and chain, there was one of them is like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Lovely family. Spent loads of time with them. They went into the town. Now we were staying in Radka or Radva. It's a little town outside the Sadi beach. It's about 20 minutes away, but they've got their own town as well. The Birmingham people went into the town and were called niggers in the town. In Bulgaria. You go to, I don't know, go to any other of these places. It'll probably happen still. It still happens. Not everybody, we know this, but majority. It still happens. Like I said, I've had the worst experiences right here, right now in England. I'm first to say this drop came from England squad and England will win a trophy, maybe. But at the same time, it's like if Kane's not balling, who do England have? Bellingham, maybe. But listen, anyone that's meant to be a striker and you're basically picking up the ball on the halfway line, you're not doing your job, innit? For me, big up to Secret Carper. Hope you're well, my bro. Ultimately, England always overgas themselves, then start melting down. Facts. And then come with all the excuses. Happens every tournament, bruv. Every single tournament for 42 years straight. Arsenal need to sign Lacroix if they are. Facts, bro. He's actually one that I'll be really pissed if Chelsea get. And Chelsea are going to try and get him. But do you know what as well? He can also play centre-back. And he can play right-back. I actually think he's more of a centre back than a right back. So even I'm going against what I'm saying because I'm like, I want a fullback. But if it's Lacroix, I'll take him. Because for me, that's the strongest option out there. Unless you're going to take fucking Mendes or Hakimi, and that kind of shit ain't going to happen, is it? I think Lacroix is the strongest option out there. I'm not going to be here for too much longer, though. So I'm just going to try and get to the football stuff because I've had enough of everything. Munoz again. Munoz. Who did he play for? Was he playing for Palace as well? Who was he playing for? I like Coyote as well. And there was one other guy, and I keep forgetting his name. But now we're talking. I don't want to hear about Wan-Bissaka. I don't want to hear about shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm a bigger inconsistent, just laughing. I'm glad someone can. The KSC are jokers. They never put in their own money. Yeah, they don't. Because even now, when they're saying, oh, we need to sell to buy and what money have we got? All right, fair play. But when have they put in 110 million of their own money? They never have. Don't we need it now after we just won the league? Why don't you make this year the first year? They don't care. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't care, bro. They don't care. No, it's not. Argentina is worse for it from what I see. Good distance from both. Rather keep it to football. Argentina never get the same whistle as they are. For fuck's sake, wahaha. Fair play though, innit? It's coming off the race. It doesn't matter, bro. You're saying worse. It's not worse. I think you guys are mistaking worse for obvious. That's what you're mistaken. Maybe not actually, maybe not. And the reason why I'm gonna take that back is because if a black person goes to Argentina now, someone might come and try and spit at you or something. Now, whether you would have that in England or not, I can't say yes or I can't say no. You might get names. You go to certain places just outside London, and I'm not even talking too far up north or south. Bedford's one of the most racist. That's like 10 minutes outside of where I am. I can get to Bedford in 20 minutes. Let me go to Bedford right now and see if someone don't call me a slur. Anyway, referee and disgraceful again. You tell them, wahaha. Even when England didn't deserve shit last night. You tell them. Facts views. Big up to Mali, man. Let me know if this is my guy, Mali, though, or is it someone new? Come on, bro. Hey, I'm coming on, bro. I don't think you're chatting sense today. I don't. Unless I'm not under. But like I said, the difference is that one group of people is more in your face with it and the other group of people isn't. It doesn't mean to say that one's better than the other or one exists in one place and it don't exist in the other, because it does. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's like, you know, if you hear a white person that might gets accused of racism in the first video, oh, my best friend's black. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what it's like. Oh, because you work with people that are black and you ain't seen the players singing it. They work with them. How could they sing it? You understand? You give them the option, make there be no players that's black in there. Maybe they wouldn't sing it, but we don't know, do we? Because the players are playing there. So of course they're not going to do it, or they get whacked up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What are we doing, bro? You think Enzo Fernandez is singing those songs in the Chelsea dressing room with all those black players? Of course he ain't. He has to save that until he's around where it's safe to do it. Big up Sam though. Arteta will end up putting Calafiori as centre back. Maybe. I actually think he's a better centre back. When he's at centre back, he doesn't go wandering off. I think he's a better centre back than a left back. And literally everyone we've got on this is defenders. Calafiori, sorry, centre backs. Hincapi, Calafiori, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Mosquera, Timber, Ben White. They're all centre backs. All of them. Marley Salmon is probably a centre back as well first before anything else. That's why I'm like, we need a fullback. But if you're just gonna buy me another utility Swiss Army knife, I need it to be the best one possible. And for me, I don't think there's a better option than Lacroix at this moment in time. At this moment in time, if you can come up with a better one, I like Munoz as well. Please put it in. I like KOD. Just signed the new deal at Brentford. It's not going to be him, is it? You know what I mean? So if there's somebody else that you've got and that I don't know, each one teach one. Put it in quickly as well, because it was meant to be quick today, and it's nearly 3 hours. And it's Blackfall talking about it's coming. Oh man, it's mad, isn't it? But let's try not to be rude. I mean, even what some of the things that I've said today might come across as rude, but I'm just kind of like, especially when I'm passionate about something, you're gonna know it, innit? I get a little bit more animated. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Wahaha, as much as the refs are inconsistent, England didn't help themselves when they bottled it. Yeah, I'm gonna skip a few anyway because I know I'm nowhere near the bottom, and I need to get out of here, man. I need to get. Oh, look. I don't know if this is good news, Kwaja. Like, I don't know whether to be angry with you or not, my guy. Obviously, it's not your fault, but you're bringing in bad. You're the bearer of bad news. You see, like in the 300, when the black guy's chatting shit and they just kick him in the hole. Don't come here talking big. Like, yeah, you're the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Fine, but you're gonna be the first person that gets the anger because you're in front of my face. Forget racism, forget any of that, forget England. Arsenal fans, how do you feel, bruv? How do you feel? This is the most let down I've felt in a long. You're 24 years old. You're the same age as Saka. And who are you? Who are you? No one lied. No one lied to me because I promise if we weren't linked with Solace this summer, he would have been on none of your list. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I don't believe any of you. He would have been on none of your lists. Swear on your mum's life now and tell me that you was thinking about bringing Solace to Arsenal this year. Swear on everything you love right now. I bet you can't. And then you wonder why I'm feeling like this. And you wonder why I'm so upset. Because this is what you're showing me. This is your statement. That we're right back to 2019. It was all for nothing, but it's just a lucky club. All they care about is just ticking over, making money off the fans. But go and buy your new training top, innit? Go and buy your new kits. Go and, pay for your £1,500 plus season tickets. Season ticket that don't even give you all the games anymore. Just more ways to get money out of us. That's all they care about, bro. Fucking Solace. Let me come off of this, bro, because I'm going to end up getting upset with you, even though it's not your fault, Kwaja. But if you're the bearer of bad news and you bring it to me, like I didn't know this. I knew there was talk about it, but, I'll give you another example. Someone's chatting shit about views or something on another channel. Yeah, just example, right? And then someone comes and tells me, I don't watch them. So if I wanted to know what they say, I'd watch them, wouldn't I? And then you wouldn't have to tell me because I would have seen it for myself. Oh, someone's chatting bad about views. You're bringing me the bad news. So you're the bearer of bad news. Do I need to see that? Why don't you send me some good news? Like big up Vidge, I'll give you an example. He'll send me a picture. Sometimes you'll see views on sport on the YouTube feature. That's good news. That's the bearer of good news. Bear man want to send me stories that's just going to wind me up. It's like, are you trying to piss me off? Kwaja's holding that smoke today, but I'm just trying to say that's the example. It's not your fault. It is the club's fault. But just like the guy in Sparta, you'll probably get kicked down the hole as well. You know what I'm trying to say? Because humans are humans, bro. So now I'm looking at it like the bearer of bad news. If I say, for instance, someone's talking about me and I don't mention them, it means I don't care. I don't watch them. Otherwise, I would have seen it. And people just come and tell me. So now you're the bearer of bad news. So now I'm looking at you, man. Like, you're trying to wind me up. You might have been like, oh, look, he needs to see this. And sometimes you're right. But sometimes it just comes across like, are you just trying to ruin my date? Like, big up Kwaja. You were just on the end of it this time. Like I said, the guy in 300, bruv. This is Sparta. He was just the messenger, you know. The messengers always get shot, though. That's what I'm trying to say. So, bro, the next Sanchez, bro. Did we not hear fucking Zippy and all those guys say none of these guys have watched him? Stop lying. This is what really gets on my nerves. They're going to be making all these videos about how good Solis are. None of them have watched him. I promise you on everything, they've not watched him. I promise you he was on nobody's lists. I don't believe you. I know so much in it. It's because I'm grumpy, like you said, bro. And I'm having a whinge and a moan. You know what I mean? So much for it. Happens every day. Sometimes I think, how can the time even gone that far or that fast? Because I'm not having fun. I'm arguing with people. I'm going back and forward. But you're right. You're right. So much for that. Dead signing, Ross. Hold on. Man's in the building. We ain't got the Maybach thing, but you know who made it up. Yeah? All right. Because we know who the source is as well. Farteta with it, bro. Look at who we've been linked with. I need to go, though, because I am nearly 2 hours and my mouth is so dry. I need to get a drink. Won't be long before Positive Dan comes out, factory reprogrammed. Bro, we won the league. It's probably factory reprogrammed already. The fact that we won the cup turned all of our performances into prime Barcelona performances. That's what it done, just because we won the league. Of course, we didn't play shit. That's not how it went. Of course, we never needed bare corners and set pieces. That's not how it went. That's what they want to make you feel. But of course, we're the best team in the world because we just won the league. I mean, if that's your logic, please don't come over here. Please, I beg, leave it alone. Yeah, I know, but you're reporting it over here. Check it out. When I do check it out, I'll see it and I'll be angry with it then. And my anger would have been at David, and then it would have been at the club. And it's not even David's fault. It's not even your fault, but you're the one bringing the messages to me, bro. Shit that I don't like. Every time Solis has been mentioned on this channel, has anyone had a good response from me about it? No. Just like when you said to me the other day, bro, oh, I think we're gonna get the Sol like it's hard. Like, why would it be hard? Of course we're gonna get it done. We don't want it done. That's the point. Of course we're gonna get it done, bro. It's shit. He's turned down everyone. Who's turned down who? Who came in for you, bro? Fucking hell. Do you know, bro, 36 Tillemans was less. Tillemans was less. 35 million pound. Tillemans was less, guys. I'm not saying I wanted Tillemans, but I would have rather taken him over Solis, and I'd play him on the left wing as well. I'd rather keep Trossard. I can't believe. So again, we're wasting money. Wasted money on Melier, whatever. Messilier, he's a free, yeah, but we're still paying his fucking wages. But we're wasting money, bro. BX Gunner, my brother. Baby Arshavin, he looks promising. I don't agree, bro. I don't agree. Where on earth have you got Baby Arshavin from, bro? Be honest. Have you watched him? Looks promising. No, we don't, BX. I can't agree on that. Solis was not on my radar, bro. Basura. That's all I'm trying to say. Please, can you be honest? Whose radar was he on? If no one mentioned Solis this summer, would anyone be saying, oh, have you seen that little Baby Arshavin that plays in Belgium? No, you wouldn't. He's only Baby Arshavin because he's linked with Arsenal now. No, I've got bare respect for BX Gunner, but I don't agree with that. He don't look promising, and I don't want him at my club. He'll come out with the here we go. Yeah, it's done. But you're the one bringing the news to me. It's on Twitter, so I'll get there when I get there. And like I said, bro, it's like the bearer of bad news, isn't it? Big up to my bro Shane. 1 goal in 3 years at Norwich in the Championship. But he's the next Sanchez. He's the next Arshavin. Make sure you're subbing to Broski as well. Show him some love. Big up Shane. You're right. I'm not even trying to lie. I'm just saying, but you're the bearer of bad news. And I'm always gonna react like this because I don't want it. There's so many people that are like, oh, all right, or you can't have steak every day, and oh, maybe we should. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It smacks of no planning. It smacks of no ambition. It smacks of being broke. How about that? Should have signed Vipotnik. Maybe we should have, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The Arteta sexuals can predict a 5 duple this year. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It gets worse and worse. It gets worse and worse, bitter. It really does. But listen, let me not put anyone down. Hey, you might think it's promising, but it's going to take a lot more to please me than what I've seen, innit? If anything, it angers me. It doesn't please me. It angers me. That's what it does. Yeah? Thanks for the breathtaking. Oh, bless him. I kind of jumping on it. You know what I'm like, innit, man? But it's the truth, though, innit? It's the truth, bro. It's the truth. Like, not every day send me bullshit, innit? Someone chatting about me, someone do like just bad news. You know, Arsenal's wasting more money again. You know, Arteta's gonna stay. You know, Henry fucking chatting shit, bigging up Arteta. It's just bad news. I know people have probably got the best of intentions. We're an Arsenal channel. It's Arsenal content, but it just sometimes it just don't come across like that. I open it up and I just started getting mad with the person who sent it. You know what I mean? But that's just me though as well. I don't know if it's like that for everywhere. It took your breath away, like the Grim Reaper. Do you know what I mean? Alex Crook, Arsenal are prepared to let Gabriel Martinelli leave this summer to make room for a new winger. Christopher Solis or whatever his name is. Wow. And Morgan Rogers, by the way. And like I said, I like Morgan Rogers. I want Morgan Rogers, but not as my winger. As my winger. Did anyone look at Morgan Rogers and say, Arsenal need a left winger? That's who we should go for. That's who we should go for. Stop lying. You didn't, man. Come on, man. Let's be honest. Big up my bro. Solis is nothing but a zesty Martinelli. That's what I'm trying to say. How can you be 24 and you're not mashing it up on the world stage? Oh, but you're mashing it up in Belgium, and that's meant to be important for us, apparently. I always say, for people like me, a casual, you ain't made it until the casuals know about you, bro. And I didn't know about you, bro. You didn't make it. You ain't made it. I don't care what you're doing in Belgium. Do you know what I'm trying to say? 24 years old. Martinelli is zesty enough. He is. Views, big up Sam. On one today, innit? On one today. Hopefully we can have a better day tomorrow. But when you think about it, when you really deep it, Solis is better business than Vinicius Jr. It just makes sense. That's exactly what they're gonna come out with. Baby Arshavin, Alexis Sanchez. None of you guys have watched him. Do you know what I mean? I swear to God, hindsight is so. I'd love to be able to say, all right, cool. This is what you're saying now. Just pause. We'll go back. We'll make sure that no one even mentions Solis and Arsenal in the same sentence. Let's see who comes up with his name. Nobody. Nobody, baby. No one. Stop lying. I don't believe you, innit? I don't. Big up to Shane. Brace ourselves for the next invincible shouts after. But you know what? I will say this though, right? I do hope people are right. Like with some things that they say. BX, it looks promising. I hope you're right. It fucking wants to look promising. It wants to, after we just won the league, Champions League final, and this is the ambition you show. It wants to be promising. Thank you, Arteta, for making me feel better about the England loss. Well, there you go. There you go. Arsenal say it just makes sense. Arteta likes him, so of course I gotta like it. These man, bruv. Gays and queers, bro. They just want access to the club. You know what I mean? How much will Zippy froth? Now he's got a Greek. Oh my days! And the specky views. You know, views with a wig. That ugly fucking. I don't even know what it is. A thing. That specky Sophie. Absolute specky tramp. You know what I'm saying? Silly tart. We're broadcasters. You're just a mug. That's what you are. Broadcast. You're a YouTuber, mate. That's what you are. And what is it with these guys? I'm sorry, I don't even mean to be dark towards the Greeks, but what is it, bro? Bare people I see that's on the internet talking about Arsenal. If they're Greek, they're all top gooners. Zippy, Sophie, there was another guy. They're all top gooners. Tell me I'm lying. Well, go on for the Greeks. They're all top gooners. What left winger did you want? Someone big. I knew we weren't going to get it. So ultimately, what I wanted to do was either, because we got a whole heap of left-footed players, Dalman, Ethan, Saka, Madueke, they're all left-footed, innit? Now, obviously, I don't want to see Madueke on the left, but I would try Dalman, I'll try Ethan to see how it looks, even try Saka. I wanted to get Semenyo last January, right? If we would have got him, then it wouldn't have been a problem, would it? Because he can play on both wings. He's better than Saka right now. He's better than most wingers. I like Somerville. I'd rather get him than Solis. I liked Wissa last year before he went to Newcastle. Oh, but look at what happened at Newcastle. Again, wrong energy. Wrong energy, because you did it because it's hindsight. Like no one knew that Ekatike was going to be out the whole season. Isak was going to break his leg again. No one was saying that when Liverpool was fucking it up because it was the right move. You come and say it afterwards, and then you think you're trying to be smart. You're not smart. You're not. So we don't know if Wissa would have been as bad for us as he would have been for Newcastle. But guess what Wissa done the year before? Huh? That's why he went to Newcastle, because he was playing on the left and he got 19 Premier League goals from the left. I'd rather him than Martinelli or Trossard or fucking Solis. So crazy. Do you know what it reminds me of, Blake, when people say, who are you going to get then instead of Arteta? Anybody. I'd rather you than Arteta, Blake. How about that? Go and get me whoever's the Man City assistant manager right now. Go and get me, because that seemed to work last time, innit? It's crazy work, innit? It's crazy work. Crazy work. Solis. That's who we're going to get. You tell me who was on your list, Blake. I bet Solis weren't. Don't you dare lie to me, bruv. Don't you dare lie to me. No one lied to me. You're all lying if you tried to say he was on there before. Stop lying. Who was on your list then, people? Do you know what? We wouldn't even have needed a left wing this season because I would have got it last year. because I like Semenyo and I like Wissa and I like Somerville and I like fucking Lookman even, huh? When he was 40 million from Atalanta, he's 40 million euros. What does Atletico want for him now? 90 million after one season, and he didn't even blow it up for them. But he's a left winger though, isn't he? We wouldn't even have needed one this season because I would have got it last year and it wouldn't be Morgan Rogers. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I need to replace a primary goal scorer in Trossard. No, we just need to get someone who can hold down the left. When I mean hold down the left, that comes with goals and assists, innit? Trossard could have done better. Really and truly, everyone's licking his bum now that he's gone, but he could have done better, really. He could have. There's a reason why we're saying we don't mind it if he goes, because they're not consistent enough. Like, who is that player? If you're not Vinicius or one of those guys, who is that player? We can't get Cava. I wanted him before he even went to PSG, and I made that clear on the internet as well. No one was even talking about him. No one was even talking about him. It's ridiculous, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous. Semenyo got 17 goals last season. 17. That's more than Gyökeres in the Premier League. When I was saying Semenyo, where's he going to play? He can play wherever the fuck he likes. Saka, sit down. Until you can come back and show why you should play, sit the fuck down. Okay, fair play. I can't confirm that. I can't confirm that right now, though, bro. I can't, because people are trying to say that Norgard was a better signing. And like I said, does it even matter though? Does it even matter? Because if you haven't got the power to do what you want, then there's no point in you being it. I don't expect you to come over and be a yes man. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if I can quite agree on that, to be fair to you, my guy. But of course, we can all think for ourselves. It's excrementally an outstanding signing, guys. I can't even say the word. It's ridiculous. Yep, look. Shane's in with the Argentina flags. Fuck Argentina, but fuck England as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What? I keep the same energy, bruv. You know what I mean? And you guys were moving like top spooners, bruv, the England fans. Big up Sean. He's got the Spanish one in there. Shane, why you put in? How is it racist to put a flag in? So what if I put in the St. George's Cross now? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And like I said, you're putting in. Is this Mali the Mali that I know, or is this a different Mali? I need to know, bro. I need to know. It's not racist. You're saying that black fool or something, that could have been looked at as racist as well, really. It's not racist to put a flag in. What if I put the England flag? It's the same thing. Like, people have got to stop. This is what I'm trying to say. People just get so tribal. When it's something that they believe in themselves, common sense just goes out the window. People just get tribal. This is what the top gooners are like all the time. I've never heard of Solis, Mike. Neither did I. Let's just be honest about you. Love your Shane. Come on. He is a younger and better looking than Trossardinho underwear ads. He's not better looking than him. He looks like I don't even want to say the word. You know what I was about to say. he looks like something at a wrong turn alley for me anyway, but there you go. Ronaldo at 46 probably do better job for years than shit you got now. Maybe. Yeah, racist flags. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I never knew the flag could be racist, but like I said, I can put the St. George's up right now. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Honestly, do you know what? I don't even know if this is the guy, but you're just chatting some rubbish now. They're a racist country, yes. No black players, yes. Again, you're moving like Sam. Like, what's your point? I put up the England flag now. It's the same thing. Oh, but they've got black players. Oh, they're so much better than, isn't they? Jesus Christ, man. And what do you make of the report I sent you on Argentina? How many white players in the Nigerian squad? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, come on, man. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous. So any nation with no black players is racist. Slovenia, Slovakia, Iceland. Yeah. And the thing is, there's probably loads of people over there that are nowhere near that. But then there might be a couple that are. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And what? That means the whole country's that way. But even still, forget that. That's the wrong argument. Let's just argue on the flags. Because the moment I put the St. George's up, it's just as bad as the Argentinian. I don't know what you're going on about, bro. You know what I mean? That's a stupid question. No, it's not. Why is it? Why is it? Is there no white people that live in Nigeria? Is there white people that live in the Caribbean or certain places of Africa and Asia? Yeah, there's even white people that's been born there. So it's the same rules, isn't it? If you're born there, why can't you play for Nigeria? It's always the energy's different. Always, bruv. Always. We had a black goalkeeper in a hockey team. Whoa. Is hockey bigger than football for you guys, though? So that might be another. Oh, quite a few. So your point flop. No, you ain't got a point, Mali. You ain't got a point. You ain't got a point. Not at all. England's got black players, so they're not racist. You haven't got a point. Honestly, I feel like I'm talking to kindergarten people. Argentina are different. It's not a different story. It's the same. Honestly, man. Do you know what, guys? Come back tomorrow if you want. I feel like I'm talking to my. Do you know what? I'm not even going to do it. Please, other people, just chime in. Just chime in, because right now, I feel like I'm talking to elementary people, bro. I really do. Like I said, Mali, you can't be the Congolese Mali, because he's never said something so stupid before ever. And you've got 81 by your name, and you look like you're a person of color as well. Do you live in the UK, Mali? Are you saying that England's not racist? What? It's been going on for too long, man. It's been going on for too long. It's been going on for too long, bro. Do you know what I mean? South America full of black people, but not. Oh my God. I honestly feel like I'm talking to kids. I really do. I really do. It's just like saying England's not racist no more because they're not in your face with it. Like, honestly, it's the honestly. Grown men with grown men logic. So what you telling me, bro? That the rest of South America ain't racist either? Is that what you're saying? That the rest of South America don't have colorism? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ almighty. I was thinking more the hiding of sexual favors and corruption, nothing to do with white racism. Big up short. I can't remember what your last comment was though, my bro. My apologies. Oh, you're talking about the report that you sent to Shane? I don't know anyway, but I don't feel like I'm gonna get through to people anyway. Not today, bruv. I definitely don't feel like it. Like, it's so mad, isn't it? You know, like when you speak to one of those, right? Oh, but I'm not racist. I got black friends. Shut up, man. If that's the first thing you say, I automatically think you're racist, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't need to say that. That should be your actions. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Don't be putting, bro, who are you? Don't tell people, you know, you are going to get a timeout now. Don't tell people what to do in my chat. Who the fuck are you, bro? Do you know what I mean? This is what gets on my note. That's the thing that's going to get you out of it more than anything. We can be going back and forward. You can be calling me names. I could be calling you names. The moment you try and come in here like it's your chat, that's when you're going to be out of here, bro. Don't tell anyone what to do. Even though I don't agree with not one of the things that you've said, I'm still not going to tell you what to do, am I? Don't put racist. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Do you know what I mean? The fuck are these people, bro? Mali is the James guy, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know, like Mali talks, my guy Mali. This ain't the right Mali, is it? This is why I get paranoid, because these gimps come in here every day. Rather than, if you want a problem with me, rather than just messaging me and we sort it out one way or the other, you'll just make up new accounts and come in every day. Fucking hell. It's mad, isn't it? I'm not even reading the rest of it. I can't be asked, man. Has anyone seen Solis play football? That's what we should really be asking, innit? The answer is no. They're probably seen him on some football compilations like most players, innit? Because he weren't on no one's list before we was linked with him. I'm telling you that now. He wasn't. Big up to Bitter, Jose Manuel Ramos Delgado, a black player who played for Tina. Like I said, please go and do your history, man. And then go and do your history on the rest of South America. You're trying to say the rest of it don't have anti-blackness in their culture? They do. Where did they get it from? The colonizers, the Spanish, the Portuguese, the Europeans. In Asia, there's colorism. It's not racism, it's colorism. But where did they learn that from? The oppressors. In Africa, there's colorism. Where did they learn that from? The oppressors. Oh, because Argentina's being the most loud about their racism, so everyone else isn't racist. No, no, they're just being loud and proud. Did you not see in America that town when there was about 50 people walking through in broad daylight with Ku Klux Klan things on? Have you got the same energy for America? What the fuck? Because they're showing you, like I said, I'd rather know who's against me. Just like all of these anoraks that come into my chat, I don't know what none of you guys look like, but you know who I am. Just like that, I'd rather know who you are. So when I see you, we're straight into it, bruv. No talking. I know who you are now, but I could walk past you right now and not know who you are. I'd rather know who's on to me, bruv. Let's not England, no Irish, no dogs, no blacks. But let's forget all of that though, innit? Huh? Let's forget the British Empire, all the colonization, all of that. Bro, honestly, bruv, honestly, the energy is just mad. Someone that's just mad, bruv. What are you talking about? Ali, it's the same name, same picture. Is it? I didn't even realize. So he's just coming in with a whole next thing. 81. I don't believe he's that old. I think he's younger than that. But like I said, even if you are, bro, what are you doing? Is your life that sad? I told you, if you want a problem, we can have a problem. If you want to come in here and talk football, then talk football. But you're always coming in with some bollocks. You got the cheek to tell people what to do. It's like people don't learn. People don't learn. No, apparently. I do, which is why I don't support the US, Puerto Rico, and España. Yeah, even still with them, bro, let's be honest, Rican, let's have this real conversation. The Spanish are not like, the Spanish are racist as well. Let's have the honest conversation. Yeah, Latino people have got anti-black sentiment, like Asian people, like Southeast Asia, like everywhere across the world, bro. The majority, not everyone, but the majority. Let's have it right. Like you said, you're too black to be Latino, too Latino to be black or whatever. That's where you get it from. What do you mean Latino? Latin people are from Europe. All of the Taínos, the Aztecas, the Mayans. That's who you are. And where did they learn that from? Even the Latino people. I can bring up the guide right now with the mulattoes. You got all these different things. That's a Latin culture, bro. They promote racism. That's why in Argentina, they're just the loudest and proudest. That's all it is. I don't understand why you can't understand that. It's not that it's nowhere else. It's just they're the loudest and proudest. They are the Americans of South America, walking in broad day with Ku Klux Klan in broad day. No one done nothing to them. Just walking around. That was recently. That was a couple of weeks ago. That was recently. Just walking around in broad day. They never got attacked. No one said anything. The police never arrested them. Nothing. So what are we arguing about? You're arguing about how loud someone's being racist. Oh, they're worse because they're much louder with it. No, they're not. No, they're not. Why are we talking about racism? Because politics manages to find its way into my chats every day. I'm not going to lie. I think I've encouraged it a little bit because I'm quite passionate about it as well. But I don't want to talk about it with football. But unfortunately, it does mix. Why do you think the game was so tetchy yesterday? All the English people coming in talking about the Falklands. Like, what's that got to do with the World Cup right now? But politics will make its way through. That's the point. That's the point. And then we start on something and then it goes one way and then people like Sam is trying to act like Argentina's worse because they're louder. Like, it's just silly. Or that the rest of South America isn't anti-black because it's only Argentina. I laugh my ass off, innit? Hey, and sometimes England, of course. Where do you think it started from? Even the people that went to America, they were British. So you've gone there with white supremacy built into your constitution. They were British. They were the people that couldn't make it over here. The waste men. Get out. The people that never left Britain or England to go to the new world. Why would they? They were rich. They had slaves. They had companies, East. They had all their shit. It's all the people that left that couldn't live in that society. The waste men. The people that weren't rich. The people that didn't like progress, maybe. I don't know. But they came from England. So when they say America's the land of white supremacy, they're all from England. Here's where it started. Right here. In this country that you want to start acting all stupid for's coming on. It all started here, the racism, bro. Allow it. You can't argue back someone else is racist. What? You can't argue back someone else is racist. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Can you make that a bit clearer? Mali is James. Well, he's out of here now anyway. You know what I'm trying to say? Well, what? He had the cheek to come in yesterday and say, why didn't you unblock my account? And you're out here talking about me, Shay, Northside League, calling people batty boys. Like, don't come over here with that. You can't come and badmouth someone I'm cool with. I'm going to tell you to suck your mum. And that's what happened. Talking like you're the big man. I said, message me on Instagram or X. No messages. I was sitting there for an hour, refreshing my thing. My missus like, what you sitting there angry about the internet for? And I'm sitting there fuming. Like, message me. I'll meet you right now. What the fuck? But instead of messaging me and doing things like a man, you keep coming back in here with different names. This is what I'm trying to say about weirdos. This is what I try to say about getting paranoid as well. Mali James Pleb was stirring shit where there wasn't any Blake. Yeah, there was. Telling people what they can do. Just the moment I said Havertz was shit, don't talk about my ballers. Who the fuck are you? Don't come onto my channel. If I'm a robber, I can't say, but next man a robber too. What does this make any sense? Does this make any sense to anyone? What are you trying to say? That I'm saying that England people are racist. You're saying that I can't say that they're racist. I can't believe I'm hearing this from you, of all people. As a black man as well that lives in this country, you are lost, my friend. I'm sorry to have to say it, bro, but you're lost. I don't know what you're even trying to get across to me at this point. You're lost, big man. You know what I mean? He said he's in Camden earlier views. Is that him, yeah? That's what I'm trying to say. I can go down to Camden now, and I don't know what he looks like. Again, you don't know if he's trying to offer me out, but this is the news that gets brought to me. Of course, he's not trying to offer me out, because then you'd message me on X or Instagram. And furthermore, I'm on X right now. Let me go to my messages. Is there anything new? Let's have a look. Nope. Big up to Storm Still. Big up my brother Hendo. Anytime you want to talk, let me know. That's my brother. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, they're the only messages I've got. No requests, no nothing new. Yeah, nothing new. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing from a James, nothing from a Mali, nothing from nothing. That's X. Let me come off that. I'm going to Instagram right now. Same thing I was doing yesterday. I promise there'll be no messages in it. Not because I'm anything bad. I'm not. But this guy's just a waste. I even think he's a kid. That's how much it is. Absolute spanner. Let me see. Big up to Chronic, big up to Fraley, and big up to AJ. No messages other than that. And look at the message. I'm going to show you now what AJ's just sent me as well. This is what I'm saying, man. It's not his fault, but it just makes me get upset. It's not AJ's fault. But like I said, that's what comes when you're the messenger, innit? That's what comes when you're the messenger. This is Instagram. Let me just show you what I'm looking at. William Saliba set to undergo back surgery, is expected to be sidelined for 4 or 5 months. Not weeks, not days, not games, but months. And so when I say that there's no plan, how can you argue with me now? Did they not know that this guy needed surgery for ages? He could have had this surgery and even been fit to make it towards the end of the season, and maybe even to the World Cup. AFTV as well. Like, why does anyone go there for their news? I don't understand. Like, it's not going to be honest. This wouldn't have happened if we had a competent club and a competent manager. 4 to 5 months. Not days, not games, months. But that's not significant, is it? That's not significant. And you can see here, Chronic, Fraley, AJ, some lovely little thing called Shaw that I was trying to message the other day, looking like a Lengers, do you know what I mean? Because my thing's looking like it's over here anyway, so I'm just acting accordingly. But what I'm trying to show you guys is there's nothing from James, is there? There's nothing from O'Malley, is there? Of course there ain't. Of course there ain't. Coming over here every day chatting shit. This is why people wonder why I get grumpy, because this is what I got to deal with, bro. I tell you what, Recon, just be neutral, bro. If you want a bit of advice from me, just be neutral. If you're like me and you wear your heart on your sleeve, it's going to be very hard. Because when I'm upset, people know I'm upset. I can get triggered easily. Like, I don't pretend about things, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm either happy or I'm not. You've either pissed me off or you ain't. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna ask you, do we have a problem? Do you see what I'm trying to say? I'm gonna get right to the crux of the matter, bro. Win, lose, or draw. You are gonna get the work with me. It's not gonna be I'm gonna puff out my chest and I'm gonna get scared. No, no, no. You're gonna get what you want. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I do know. Big up Shane. Who was the Brazilian dude that played for Spain 20 years ago? They didn't like him, bro. They do monkey chants all the time in Spain. They do it in Italy all the time. I've got Italian blood. The people in north of Italy don't even think the people in the south of Italy are Italian. Like there's wars long before any other person's got involved. I've not been to Italy yet. I'll probably be all right because I'm kind of yellow. But if I was like black as my fucking headphones, I'd be getting monkey chants in Italy right now. Like, stop it. Stop acting, everyone's acting like they don't know what's going on. Like, you just been neuralized, bro. Like, you don't live in the real world. And then we got the likes of Sam saying social media ain't the real world. It is the real world. Because in England, if you're outright being racist, there'll be people that agree with you in quiet. And then all the people on the news are going to be like, no, no, no. You know, we can't be having this. I mean, it's terrible behavior. They all think the same thing, bro. They all think the same thing. They all do. But because they're not coming out and saying, oh, yes, fuck them, they're black, fuck them, get them out, or they're immigrant, or that's what they think. But they're just not saying it because it's not cool to say it in the Western world, isn't it? That's why. And people are mistaking that for there's no more racism or people don't think that. I mean, it's just, racism, hate, prejudice will never go away within races, let alone stopping people of other races not being hateful towards each other. Yeah. And they do it even within themselves, bro. Go to Nollywood. Yeah, Nollywood is the Nigerian film industry, bro. The lighter your skin is, the more roles you're gonna get. Go to Bollywood right now. These men are darker than me. Do you know how many Asian girls I tried to chat up and like, yo, and they're like, I can't bring you home. I'm like, why? I'm not even fully black. It don't matter. You're not Asian. Like, where did that come from? Let's not act like these things are not here because people are uncomfortable to talk about it. Let's not do that, innit? Native Americans are from Serbia. I don't know where you got that one from, bro, but big up. Deco. Why have you just said Deco? Is this for another question? I might have just missed the first one. My apologies. Marcos Senna. Wahaha. So people just naming players that have played for certain teams or whatever. Even the Portuguese. Racist, bro. What? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's not be stupid. That's all I'm saying. Let's just not be stupid. Who didn't like Marco Senna? Weren't he was he F1? Did he drive? Am I going mad? Did he drive? Someone nearly 3.5 hours. Oh my god. Leonardo was one of those waste men getting on the Titanic, you know? But let's be honest, bro. That even the end of that scene, I would never, there was bare space on that thing. Are you mad? We better be lying on top of each other then. What, man, you're just gonna let me jack? Don't you jack? I'll be pulling you in as well, bro. Bare space on that thing. Who was the guy wanting to fight you the other day? Well, it's the same people, innit? People love the morbid stuff as well. People love the morbid stuff. I don't know. What's his name? James? I don't even know if he said he was chatting shit. I want to have a word with you. You dickhead. You dickhead. You think my dad couldn't even tell me that, bruv. You know what I'm trying to say? Have a word with who? You fucking mug. You know what I mean? And then you want to come back, unblock me like these nerds, bro. That's why I think he's a kid or something, bro. That's why I think you're a kid, bro. But this is what I get. People want to fight me. People have been racist to me. You're a mutt. You don't know who you are. Yellow Lee Gunner. I've heard half black cunt. I've seen that as well on Twitter. But it's all right though, innit? Because it's not over here, is it? I tell you what, yeah, it's not politically correct to be a bully anymore, is it? It's not politically correct to call people spastics or anything like that. You know where it is? Just go on X now. That's where it all is. You want to know where the bullies of the world are, the racism? They're all on there telling you about it's not a real place. But it keeps real ideas alive though, doesn't it? Fuck Elon Musk as well. He's a piece of shit, bro. You know, I'm coming off X soon as well anyway. There was no human DNA found in America before they arrived. Bro, what are you talking about? And when you say they, who are you talking about? There was people there. When Columbus thought he was in India or something, they weren't even supposed to. And how can you discover somewhere where people's watching you come in on the boats? It's already been discovered. There's people there. They were the Taínos, the Native Americans, the Aztecas, the Mayans, about Latino. And then people have all taken on the identity and culture, you know, like they're from Europe. You're not Latin. Like what? It's mad. But anyway, people start getting upset in it as well. I based on the team on how I was treated. I know the history. Well, there you go. You can make up your own mind, but let's not be stupid and say, because like I said, he without sin cast the first stone. No one can throw a stone. Nobody. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck are you talking about, big man? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or what on earth are you talking about, big man? I need to know. Sorry, I'd never reveal my face on these platforms 2 minutes. That's what I'm trying to say. Too many weirdos about. Though I'd never be on here abusing people, acting tough. No, I hear that, bro. I hear that. And I appreciate that. But that's what it is. That's why when I see new names come in and they've got a wrench, they've obviously been here before. I'm like, who are you? The same with this Mali. You're calling yourself Mali. There's only one Mali that I know. And he ain't older than me. So I'm asking you, who are you? Did he answer? No. Just weirdos. Grown men that make up new accounts every day to come here. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just need to hurry up and start a politics thing quickly. Covering transfer player, just talk about other people. Sorry, talking, and you're just talking about other people except players. Hold on. Regular world politics without covering transfers and players. So you just want to talk about individuals in a political arena. Yeah, maybe. But like Rican says, I do have 1 million channels. And it's a lot of hard work, and I'll just end up pissing people off. People get pissed off about my Arsenal views, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's going to take a lot for me to change my mind on certain things because I put the time in to go and look at it myself, not with nobody, not nobody showing me. Like, so you're going to really have to know what you're talking about, innit? To be fair, not you. I'm just saying in general, like, to change my mind on something is what I'm trying to get at. And my face is on here, but mostly allowed the women folk a look. Oh, well, you think so, innit? Let's have it right, bro. Most of the time it's a sausage fest. This ain't for the girls. I'm happy that we have Binks coming in there. The lady Gaffer every now and again, although she ain't been in there for time. Yeah. Rabona, she's gone missing. I ain't seen Rosie for time. Huh? Where's the other? What's her name? There was another one that comes in. I've been quite lucky to have some girls coming in, man. Big them up. It's not like girls don't like football, but majority is sausage fest, innit? Just weirdo guys. They don't like something you say about the club, and all of a sudden there's a picture of you on their wall and they're throwing darts at it and they're doing like getting letters out the paper and making little fucking weirdos, bro. Do you know what I mean? I said you're a brave stud. Oh my days. Man said stud, you know. Follow me up if you want, guys. Yeah, follow him up, man. Follow Fraley, bro. Everyone follow everyone. Show love, innit? Show love, man. I'm even braver because my wife is the top mod on my channel. But there you go. Kamikaze level balls. I'm telling you. Views, I'm similar. Puerto Ricans have hot blood, as you saw last night. I'm yeah. So listen, I come on here. My main thing was to try and crack jokes, but after a while, it just gets to you, bro. Like people really argue with you about the stupidest things, bro. Do you know what I mean? It just gets to you, bro. And what you also see is the hypocrisy. So when we can all agree on something, everyone's likable, everyone's agreeing. The moment it gets to something where we don't agree, that's when all the problems come. Now, I'm not telling you you've got to agree with me, not at all. We can agree to disagree. I love to do that. But a lot of people don't. Hence why you'll still get Sam putting in messages half an hour later, even though you've missed the point and I'm done arguing with it. Not just him. It might be James or Mally or Drifting Beamer, Nathan, Martin's wonky chin strap, Martin's bald pack. This is what I get. People know my name, they know my business. I put myself on the internet. So, especially for the people that complain all the time, I beg just allow it, because that gets on my nerves as well. I'm here trying to put my best foot forward every day. Look at the panel shows I'm trying to do. Everything I try and do, I try and put my best foot forward. I try and bring in people. I help people get subs. Do you know what I mean? But all I get is moans and complaints, or the internet's bad, or you're moaning today, or it's too this, or it's too that. And it's like, what the fuck's the matter with you? Most of you guys don't even pay me. Like, I'm not your employee. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But when you have your channel for a while, hey, it's gonna start, yeah, it creeps up on you, bro, without you even knowing. Next minute, you're arguing with people about breakfast, bringing out guns, Michael Douglas. It's mad. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's mad. I call it the other channel political or lawball. Political or lawball. Mad. But the thing is, right? Is that's why I always try and say let's separate it, because I don't believe that religion, politics, it mixed with sports. I don't think it does. You've got no choice sometimes. With the World Cup, all the England fans are talking about the Falklands. The Argentinian fans are probably doing the same. You saw Brazil versus Japan on Twitter. That was a madness. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe just politics. I don't know if we mix the sports, because it just gets a bit silly. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll probably do something, bro. We'll probably will. James was offering people out. Yeah. For Havertz, who plays for Germany. And then saying, do you like Israel, when Germany are the biggest defenders of Israel? And do you know how much money America sends them? Trillions every year. America is basically Israel. Let's just have it. And I don't care. It's not about religion. It's not about any of that. I'm not religious. I don't like oppressors, bro. I don't like bullies. Yeah. If you're killing innocent women and children, then you need to get killed. You're barging your way into somewhere that's not yours. That's yours. Based on what? That way, they ain't even your land. I ain't got a problem with Jewish people like that. But when you're trying to oppress everybody else, now I got a problem. When you try to act the victim, oh, the Holocaust, blah, blah, blah. You, man, control everything in the world. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Media, everything, bro. Hollywood, music, banks. It's them, man. They control everything. Don't complain like you're the victims out here, bro. That's what gets on my nerves. Caste system is big in South Asia. Where did that come from as well? The British. You know, the people that the Indians want to kind of want to mosey on and assimilate to. Where did they learn it from? The oppressors. Where did the Mayans and the Taínos and the Aztec, where did they learn Latino and caste system as well? Because they got it in South America as well. They got it in South America as well. Furthermore, I'll try and find the picture right now, man. Caste system. Where did they learn it? Who's always at the bottom of anyone's caste system? The darker people. Where did they learn that from? Because it was never like that before, ever. The system of castas, racially classified individuals based on their blood lineage as a means to control individuals who are neither considered Spanish, Indian, nor black. Due to the casta system, we also begin to see an array of names given to different mixtures between people of different castes. That's where they get the mulatto from. And this is the Spanish, the so-called Latinos, who are confused about where they're actually from in the world. And I'm not trying to upset anybody. I'm just telling you the truth, innit? And the truth doesn't think about anyone's feelings. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about individual people or individual experience. I'm talking about it as a whole. As a whole. Okay? All right. So what are we looking at here? This is it, baby. Huh? This is your caste system. Let me take that off. I'll share the other one. Why is it just... Hold on. So I clicked on it and it's gone into a video. I just wanted the image. Give me 1 second. Why did it do that? That's not what I wanted. I just need the image. I just need the image, right? So maybe I can show it to you on this one better. Clean over 3 hours. What the fuck am I doing as well, man? This is madness as well. All right, don't tell me I don't give you no time. So you guys might not be able to see it as bit. Hold on, let me do it. Let me try and. Where did I find it again? Spanish colonial caste system. Let's go into this one. We got the Peninsulas. I can't say it. Spanish born in Spain, straight from the motherland. Then you got the Criollos or whatever. born in Americas of Spanish descent. Then you've got the mestizos, Spanish and in the indigenous ancestry. So you know those Tainos and indigenous Americans, yeah, that you're trying to call Latino now. We're talking about them guys there. Then we got the mulattoes, yeah, Spanish and African ancestry. Look how far down they are. Then you've got indigenous people, native tribes, and then all the way at the bottom, enslaved Africans. Why are the rest of them not enslaved? Enslaved Africans, slaved, and free blacks. Always at the bottom of any caste system anywhere. Argue with your mum. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can't argue with me about this thing. You're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. And how many black Latino people are there in a million, bro? So know where it comes from. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, listen, all of our experiences are different in life. We've all had different things, but just know your history. No one's saying to keep going on about it, but know it. Make people accountable, because that's the only way it's ever going to change and move forward. You can see it all here. All here, bruv. Guess who's at the bottom on every single one? Every single one. Where did the Mayans learn all of this from? From the Spanish, from the British, from the Portuguese, from whoever went over there, the Italians, the Dutch. They was all doing it. Argue with whoever you want. How you going to argue with that? How you going to argue with that? And like I said, Africans and Asians do it to themselves. Where did they learn it? The colonizers. The Mayans, the Aztecas, the real indigenous people do it to themselves. And where did they learn it? I just showed you, bruv. I just showed you. I just showed you. She's always watching. Big up the first lady, man. See? I feel jealous, man, because I used to have a relationship as well. Like, this girl just hates me in this house. You know, she's heard me talk about politics too much. Anyway, let me get out of here, man. Let me get out of here. I've been here for too long, man. Closer to 4 hours. What the fuck? Do you know what I'm trying to say? But luckily, there's no football. I don't know. I'll chat to Shane. I'll chat to Solace is confirmed. What? You know what I always say, watch what they do and not what they say. That's one of my biggest things as well, bro. Even the people close to you, but that's what I'm saying. I'd rather people be overt with how they feel about me, because then at least I know and I can act accordingly. You know, acting like someone really likes you when they don't. Do you know what I mean? That's not what I'm with, man. I'm just going back onto X quickly, bro. I'm gonna check this Domio puppet. You better not be telling me here we go, bruv. Tottenham. Understand Tottenham have now reactivated talks to sign Savio, even Savinho. I'd rather have him than Solis. I've said Barcola and Savinho, they're in that bracket of wingers that haven't got an end product. But if they play regularly and they're treated well, you can get something. There's a baller there. There's an absolute baller there. But Tottenham are going to get him on top of Tonali, on top of Kudus. Arsenal fans, man. Take your head out the sand, man. Take your head out of the sand. It was underway last summer, then collapsed because City did not want to sell. Savio open to the move. He wants to play regular. He will be the main man on either one of those wings, probably the left wing. Even Savio. Like, what are we doing? Oh, he's got a bad end product. We're working with Madueke. They've all got bad end product. Oh my God. I've come on here to try and see this Solace confirmed. Don't be saying that if it's not, guys, because I'm going to get upset with you as well. I'm not going to lie. I've come straight to the Domio puppet, and all I'm seeing is the news that we went over. I'm going to go to Ornstein. This is actually making me, I'm getting butterflies in my stomach. What do you mean, Solace? So Ornstein, this is what Ornstein's saying. I'm going to show you as well. And what I want to say to people is you have to look at the words of certain things as well. You have to look at the words. We know that club to club has been agreed for ages. They said that time ago. So, and then they were flying out. Yeah. We know that they said that right at the beginning of the window. And then what Fabrizio was saying is that Solis is turning down everyone else. He only wants to go Arsenal. One, who is everyone else? Because I bet they're way shitter than Arsenal. I bet there's not another big team in for him. And two, we've known that for ages. So unless we've actually signed him, they're just rehashing old news. I believe. I'll show you what I'm looking at quickly anyway. We've had to go to Ornstein. Fabrizio ain't even tweeted it. So, you know what I mean? But it's the first one from an hour ago, and I want to scratch my eyes out. Someone said better looking. I mean, what the fuck are you looking at? Looking like fucking a young Gordon Ramsay. There's nothing good looking about this guy, bruv. So let me just put that out there. Arsenal reached agreement with Club Brugge to sign Solis. We knew this already months ago or in June. 40 million euros, everyone. Moving process to being finalized. Greece International wanted and prioritized AFC throughout. Of course, there's no other bigger club in for him. That's why we don't know who they are. See, this is how people wanted to end my stream. This is what I'm trying to say. That it's not directly your fault, but you're the bearer of bad news. I'm now in a bad mood again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? The fuck? Oh, big up to Bostack. Who the F is, bro? Nothing's changed, man. We thought that we might be moving on a little bit. We thought the taste of success might be like, we want this again. Oh, we were so close to the Champions League. We might want to win it, actually, instead of just participating all the time. We're not. We're right back to 2019. You might as well come and tell us about Be Patient and the project again. You might as well, bro. We're right back to it. Not one world-class player at the squad. Not one world-class buy in any window. And I'm fucking sick of this club, bro. Go and buy me a big name. Go and do it. Sick of this shit, bro. Sorry, I didn't even get to Recons. I'm hoping he's just the appetizer. If he's the main course, fire everyone at the club, including win the dot. Even as an appetizer, I don't want him. I'd rather have kept Trossard. Sell Martinelli if you need to make some money. And I'd rather keep Trossard as the backup. I swear to God. And the way Arsenal fans are going on about Trossard, baby, they would have rather that as well. Who is this guy? Who asked for him? 24 years old. You're not an unknown prospect, bro. Like, oh my God. At this point, post Silva, honestly, got to Forest and bring back Aina. I was saying that at the beginning. Marlowe, so then Ben White can go. That would be £100 million for the pair. £100 million for what pair? For Aina and Marlowe? Anything involving Ben White, no, but maybe those are the two guys you was. Bro, I was saying Aina from the beginning of the season, he was free. And Mitchell was Tariq Mitchell, right and left back. Premier League proven, great ages, happy to sit on the bench for a bigger club. Might even be able to play yourself into being in the team if you're that good. Free. I said that. You know what I'm saying? But views don't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm trying to say? I said better looking than Kung Fu Pant, bro. Look at the state of him, bro. I can't even say that. That's like a look off. You know what I mean? Him and Trossard, I can't even tell you. Big up to AJ as well. Who the fuck is that guy? Tell them again. Shit on it, bro. Who is he? United showing more ambition. That's how I feel. Some United fans don't feel that. Like Saeed, he's not happy with Tielemans. And to be fair, I'm like, I don't really understand that. I would be happy with Tielemans. Obviously, Ederson and Andre Santos, though, that's what you should really be upset about, because United's doing what Arsenal do. Anderson, Tonali, Chouameni, Camavinga, all of these names you're flitting around to get everyone's taste buds going, and then you rock up with Ederson and Andre Santos. Ederson couldn't even come because of that injury. If Ederson didn't have that injury, you might not even have had Tielemans. Imagine that. Moving just like Arsenal. These signings are underwhelming as fuck. Yeah. The women are doing what the men should be doing, and it's been like that for ages as well, Fraley, my guy. But let me get out of here, man. Fucking hell, 4 hours. It's meant to be a slow one today, not a slow one, a short one, bruv. And here we are. But this is what happens when you start speaking about shit that, you know what I mean? That you got some love for. And again, not one sub as well today. So I'm still on 79. Like, I can't stay in 80 for love nor money. I was on 82 yesterday and I'm on 79 today. Whoever it is that keeps on subbing, bruv, if I find out, bro, it's going to be mad for you. All types of cussing at. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm going to drop out a few people I think it might be. I could be wrong, but these people are not here anymore to tell me that I am. So fuck it. You know what I'm trying to say? Santos just started. He's not even that proven. Well, he went to Chelsea and they're happy to sell him, which means he's a flop. Just like Madueke, just like Garnacho. They're flops. What did Chelsea do? Get rid of them. They don't keep them forever and ever. 4-hour epic. I can't believe my back's killing me as well. Trossard's farewell video was class. We're gonna miss him. Slotted right in. Wish him what. See, there's too much sentiment. It was all right. I'd rather keep him if we're gonna get solace. And that's all I've got to say on it, to be honest with you. Big him up, you know what I mean? But he was purple patch. He was 50-50. Half the time good, half the time I want to kick him in the back. But the sentiment that Arsenal fans have is longer than Oppenheimer. This is crazy. We appreciate your yapping. We have nothing else to watch, at least. Don't let it get to you. Bro, I've tried, bro. I've tried. I wish I could be like that, man. Just, nothing matters. I wish I could, bro. But I'm just a real person. Unfortunately, it's not always good to be real Levi. It's lonely. You know what I mean? Big up to Adam, man. Who are they? I don't know. Solis has back, calf, and ligament injury. Are you kidding me? Are you being serious, Fraley? Are you being serious? I'm going on Google right now. We're going on transfer mark, right? See how you guys are every time I'm trying to leave, you're just pulling me back in, innit? You're pulling me back in, bro. You know what I mean? You're torturing views. It's nearly 4 hours. You know I'm sitting cross-legged right now, innit? Now I'm gonna be crippled doing this YouTube thing. Hold on. And I'm probably doing Wreck-It Ralph on top of all of it. I don't know how you guys have even stuck around, if I'm being terribly honest, man. Legends. As much as we go back and forth, I got love for each and every one of you. Even Sam, you fucking nutcase. Do you know what I mean? Look at the state of this guy. I'm sorry, bro. He looks retarded, bro. That's probably like the best. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I mean? If you told me he's got a bit of Down syndrome, I probably wouldn't be surprised. 24. Left winger. Current international, Greece. Caps. 34 caps, 9 goals. 9 goals. Injury history. Oh boy. So look at this from 21-22. Calf injury from August until September, 13 days. 22-23, another unknown one, only 12 days though, not too bad. Then we get into 22-23, a ligament injury, 91 days. Then we get into 25-26. This is the year that we're in right now, everyone. And there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4. There's 4. They're not even telling us what this is. They're just 3 lines. So they don't even want to disclose what it is. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. There's 3 lines. We don't even know what it is. 4 days, 5 days, back injury, Saliba business, 11 days. And then we've got another one that we don't know. Just 3 lines, like you're in prison. Yeah, 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4 this year. 4 this year. And he's had a few before now. Not major. The biggest one was 91 days, but still, you've got a bit too much of a history for someone who's 24. We can say the same about Saka, but that's Saka, innit? Crazy works. Okay. Total games missed 3, 11, and 5. Days 13 in 21-22, 103 in 22-23, and 25 days in 25-26. Apparently over here is trying to say he's got better numbers than Mbappe and Haaland. Why Arsenal want Christos Solis as a oh my days. Who was it? Who was saying something like that as well? Someone was saying something like that in the chat, innit? They were saying something about the numbers. No. Was it Shane saying something about a girl? Like he's got better numbers than this person or that person, but you watch them play, bro, and bro, like you're watching the number 8, like you're watching 9 and 10, you're watching numbers running across the pitch, but these guys only seeing numbers. No, you are rubbish, bro. Ain't no one gonna try and gaslight me into saying that he's good, because he's not. but you ain't watched him. How do you know? Because you're not big in world football. You better come and you better be something amazing, better. But I very much doubt it. Watch this space. I very much doubt it, innit? I very much doubt it. Ozzy, can you start a community dashboard for the best and top consistent commenters and just have it on the screen on the right side? Or views? Was that meant to be? Meant to be for me. Start a community dashboard. I'm a bit of an angst though, bro. So if you know how to do that or set it up, then someone, I mean, these ones on the comments, on the right, they're just not like top comments. It's just all comments. So if anyone knows how to set that up, I'm gonna need help. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping he turns out like Mosquera, but at 24, we can't be too patient. I mean, you're not a kid at 24. If you're too old at 28, you know what I mean? That's when you're getting your last big contract, and most of the time it's still not 100 million. You know what I mean? Unless you're Ronaldo and shit. Then how was 24 young? It's like when they try and call Martinelli and Saka, they're still young. No, they're not. No, they're not. Do you know what I mean? We should be expecting way more from them. Big up to you, Adam. Big up to Rican. I just turn off the camera and cry in the corner. Oh, big up to Rican. Do England beat France? I don't think so. I mean, they might, but I don't think France are going to care. I don't even think England's going to care. You know, what they should do is everyone that never got any minutes, just play in that game. But then, like someone said, I think Vidge or someone said earlier, that's disrespect for those people, isn't it? What do you mean you're going to play me in the game that don't mean nothing? But to be honest, I bet both teams are like, we'll just get on the plane and go home. Like, fuck it. Because it's honestly pointless, isn't it? You had a back injury last year. Yeah, for real? Oh, hell no. Sorry, bro. No, bro, it's... You're not great Ramsey, bruv. But Arteta loves those players. He loves those players. Havertz has been injured for time, out of the team for time, and then you'll start seeing those stories coming out. Oh, he's indispensable. We got to give him a new deal. Based on what? On how he looks after the other patients? Like, what is he indispensable in? I don't know. I don't get it. He looks like an American college student. It says ill. Oh, ill. I thought it was just 3 lines because see how you've written it there? The eye is a little eye, so I can tell it's an eye. It's looking like, you know, those pigeon scratches when you do the 4 lines and the one across it, like prison thing. Ill, ill, ill. He's like he's more ill than me. I'm 42. Like, what's going on? It might be a grade 3. He'll fit right in. Blancoimiento in Spanish or whatever. I can't say that. In Portuguese, both mean whitening in South America. Whitening of the race and culture. And certain slave people, if you started whitening yourself off, then you'd have more chance of getting out of that slavery. I mean, we can go into it, but it hurts people's feelings. It makes people feel mad. It shouldn't, but it does. But all I'm saying is they learned it from the Europeans, like everyone in the world. Caste system, races, all that. They learned it from these guys. And these guys were fucking each other up before they even come to the rest of the world. Where do you think that, you know, Slavic comes from? Like I said, people acting like for people that's got Irish blood, oh no, we shouldn't hate the English. What's the English done for Ireland all over these years? Other than fucking war, and we've always been against each other, and Scotland as well. Come on. But yeah. All of these things are learned from Europeans, guys. There you go. But honestly, I'm getting out of here now. I don't think it's confirmed. I seen David Ornstein saying that the deal was agreed between the clubs, but we knew that in June. They're saying they're finalizing the deal, so I believe it's going to be confirmed pretty soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a here we go later or a here we go tomorrow. And I don't even want to fucking here we know. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want it at all. So it's not going to make me feel happy. And I'm not happy we got him. It doesn't fill me with confidence. And that's my thoughts on it. Bit random. Did you rate Lucas Torreira? A bit. He started off very well, didn't he? He looked, but him, like a few other players, looked better when they left Arsenal. Just sometimes it's just not the right fit, is it? You know, big up to Bo Stack. Ravi's in the building. You get a chance. Be cool if you could do a late night non-stream. Respect. It'd be cool if you could do a late night non-stream or non-football stream. Is that what you mean? Non-sport stream? Yeah, I'll take it under consideration, 100%. You're doing a marathon. I know. I'm getting out of here. It's ridiculous. Well, I keep saying that, and you keep drawing. It's going to be a short one, people. I know. And here I am, bro. 7 minutes to 4 hours. I can't. I'll be back tomorrow. Can he defend? Because you know what? And to be fair, I'm surprised Shane ain't said that yet. Because that's something that he'll come out with straight away. Don't even worry about it because the Arteta tax. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Don't worry about it because of the Arteta tax. That's normally a Shane thing to say, which is true. Sometimes you need to be reminded of that. How good is his defending? Amazing question. Big up to you, legends. See your views. The people like you. It's a bit of a love-hate relationship, isn't it? I get it. What stats did Solis get last season? Goal stats? I don't even know. I've come off it now. I'll get all of that for you tomorrow because we're gonna end up signing him, bruv. So we'll get into all of that. Leon Sport, big up to Ali, my bro. You know what I mean? Get some food. I know Lee's on Sport or Lee's on Sport. Moobs on Sport. I think that sounds better, doesn't it? YouTube likes the Grand Piank. Yes, it does. There you go. All right, my people. I do want to fuck off though. You know what I mean? Make sure you are subbing to this guy. Snap Ali. Look. Starting again. How about I order you some food, cigarettes, a lighter, water? Continue another 6 hours. Bro, my back. Yeah, can you order me a masseuse as well? Because I'm in bits, man. I'm in bits. Big up to Colin, man. Legends, man. But we will be back later, and I'll speak to Shane about whether we're going to do the third. Do you even want to see that? Would you even want to see France versus England? Let me know. I enjoy your opinion on the world. Very refreshing. Big up to you, man. Get lost. Have you got a Saliba back? Yeah. Facts. And Arteta's not letting me go for surgery. But on that note, make sure you're subbing to Shane, to everyone that's got a channel. I will see you guys tomorrow. Before I go, because we've got over 20 people, I'll see if I can send you on to anyone else as well. Yeah, a bit of a mixed one today, man. Bit of a mixed one. Not too bad. Semi-Douglas in certain places, but not too bad. No one's live. Josh is live. I don't really need the help, but no one else is live. So get over to Josh. Valiba. I like that one. You see what Shane started as well. Look, Saliba and views with the back injuries. Facts. I need surgery as well. My neck and my back, you know what I'm saying? I'm messed up. Get over to Josh. Hit him with a views raid. Yeah, VAR said no foul. Yeah, it's corrupt. Anyway. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow now, my people. You know what I mean? Have a great day.
Here.
What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination.